That's a black screen. Hey everybody, and welcome aboard. We are playing some Dungeons and Dragons with a GM of Loki and Burner 181 and Flynn. I am tired. It's been a long ass day. How is everyone doing tonight?
Okay. I just got blown up by a grenade. Give me a second.
Yeah. Why did you hit that real quick? What were your drums?
What?
With how loud it was.
Oh shoot, you guys are on the wrong layer now. Damn it.
They're on the big map. No, like, I just got finished with playing Arma, which I got hit by a grenade. I think a 40 mic hit me.
I gotta check if any of those are coming across to you guys. Are you
Yeah,
guys getting sound effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Gone.
Perfect.
This one's gonna be fucking busy.
Yeah?
So as we planned, I'm not streaming this, but as you're planning, me and Loki are going to be swapping off on who's running what campaign. Tonight it's his turn.
Alright. You might want to check into your account while you're at it, Burner.
My account?
Yep.
My Twitch account?
Wrong account.
Nope.
Yeah, your Roll20 account. I suggest you just check on it. Make sure everything's where you expect it to be.
I need my character Knuckle Chew.
That was your character. I thought so.
Oh,
Who else
my-
would have named themselves Knuckle Chew?
Well, I can't remember who the other guy was playing as.
Now I'm staring at another black screen, but at least I think this one is purposeful.
Yeah, I've got my character.
Wait, the town's a black screen?
Yeah, no. You moved us to a different map and now it's just black screen.
No, you guys are in the starter town. It shouldn't be a black screen. Let me see what's wrong with the settings. That's all off. That's all off.
What am I missing?
For some reason, it decided you guys were in fucking dynamic lighting, which you're not.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah. All dynamic lighting settings are off, and yet you guys are still listed as being in it.
See, that's dynamically lit, looks like.
Yeah, that one's dynamically lit.
Although, it doesn't appear that I have dark vision. I should have dark vision, though, right?
I haven't set any of that up yet.
Oh.
I am still trying to fix this shit. Okay, that's fine.
So everything's in order for me. What did you need me to look at, Angel?
How's
Well, if you
that?
don't see anything, then I guess you don't see anything.
Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see now.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
We can see clearly now.
What?
can see.
What are you hinting at, Angel?
So, you guys have reached the keep in the middle of the night as this town is under a heavy, heavy assault. And cursed out a dragon that kind of just ignores you and keeps going.
I know.
stuff to do.
It feels like he doesn't find you worth fighting.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Alright.
So,
Yes.
Angel, it did not pop up on. It didn't. I still have a free account.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
you have to update it.
apply it.
Which means you need either PayPal or some other bullcrap. Right now, since you're not DMing, it's not a big deal. It'd be something to do in between games. But it gives you access to the dynamic lighting and all that stuff. So it's nice.
And possibly some more assets and stuff. We might as well
Nope.
work on trying to up our games.
The actual assets you have to pay separate for.
Oh, that's still crap.
So we have Knuckle Chew under Flynn T, Korsgi the Wanderer, Angel, Cello, Burner, Acus, apparently me, because no one else is here for it.
It sounds like an NPC that may be killed off shortly.
Yeah. So you all are in the keep. Congratulations! Now what I need to know is who among you has dark vision?
Aren't we all elves, so shouldn't we all have dark vision?
I have no idea.
Yeah, didn't we get rid of the only human?
The other person
No.
is High Elf.
We're all elves.
Okay,
We're
so that one
all
is dark
elves.
Yeah.
vision. Perfect.
Yeah, you
That
guys were
makes it
insisting on
easier.
me being an elf.
Yeah, I think that was because it was going to be an all-elf group. Otherwise, we were going to have one odd, the one token human.
Okay. Let's start with you. Hey, fucking dynamic lighting, vision. You can see. You can see without any light for 60 feet, all of you.
Yes.
60
I
feet,
believe.
yes.
Perfect.
So,
And is it dark vision or low light vision?
Dark vision.
Dark vision.
Dark vision.
Okay.
Okay. So it's credit
Yeah, I won't
towards-
tint it, it's fine.
Oh, that's my back. Ow.
Vision, night vision, 60 feet. Come on, daft thing. It was really fucking with this computer with all this dynamic lighting stuff. It's fine, I knew it was a
Sorry.
crap computer. No, it's not your fault. It's something I wanted to get into anyway.
I mean, it is my fault.
So, you guys are in the keep. It is safe for now, and the keep's main defender stands out from the rest. You can see him. Do you wish to go up to him to offer your aid? Do you want to hide in the keep until morning? What do you want to do?
Usually, I would be one to take charge and offer at least my aid, but right now, I think best we hunker down and rest.
Look, my ass just got kicked by a couple of kobolds. I need to take some Z's after that. I'm still not emotionally ready after that.
I'm going to walk up to the guy who's guarding the place.
Alright. Yes. The whole keep is well lit, by the way. So what are you gonna? You walk up to him. What are you gonna? You gonna introduce yourself, or
I'm only seeing black.
Can you give me a description of what he looks like? I mean, is he a short dude? Is he a tall dude? Is he an ugly dude? Is he half dragon?
I see. I thought I described him before, but it was a while ago. Sorry.
Oh, Japanese castle. Okay.
You see what I mean? It's gonna piss off the weebs.
I still just have a black screen.
That's weird. You should be. Everyone should be able to see.
I'll restart Roll20 real quick to see what happens.
Let's bring up Angel of Clay token. Stop this. Don't fight me, computer. Love me. Dynamic lighting, vision on, night vision 60 feet, save.
Well, now I can
You
see
should be
it.
able to see.
Well, now I can see.
That's super weird. Whatever. So you walk up to... Oh, what the fuck? A human male of around 60 years old or so, from the looks of him. He is the man in charge. You're sent over to him. He's pacing atop the parapet of the keep itself, while the sky is clear, because the dragon's not attacking at the moment. As you walk up to him, he welcomes you and takes you out to the parapets. And you have a great view of the town of Green Nest.
My character flips their red hair back in a flourish and goes, "So tell me how the attack started. I have a feeling that you might have defectors in your midst."
He kind of winces through what you see as bandages covering the right side of his face and head. His right arm is also in a sling, and his tunic is covered in his own blood.
Fuck.
And he's just wincing. Yeah, we did. Jesus. But the keep is safe for now, but there's many people in town still in trouble.
Are you sure that you don't have any dissenters among the population still? I have a proposal of a method that might weed them out.
And what's that?
I run down the alleyway cursing about dragons, and we see who jumps me.
You just run down the alleyway and the bad guys will jump you. Oh.
Well, I mean, they pray to dragons, and if I keep calling the dragons a little bitch, I mean, someone's gonna react.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm saying it in the dragon's own language.
Well, right now, we don't really need someone to go out and be a meat puppet to be beat up.
Well, I mean, around your
to help
keep.
save our people.
Inside your keep. Excuse me.
Inside the keep, we have plenty of guards. All those figures around you guys are very heavily armored guards. This place is locked down fucking tight.
All right, if you say you've
And-
got this, then I'm
And
gonna
we
yell at
noticed
this. I'm gonna
you
yell at
don't-
the top of my lungs about how the dragon is a little bitch in Draconic as I'm walking back down the stairs towards the rest of the group.
There's no strong response, but you don't get far before the man puts his hand on your shoulder. Before you go, I'd like to ask a favor.
Well, why don't you describe the favor, and then I'll decide if it's worth doing.
So, we need your help to secure the town and save our people. These cultists or raiders or whatever they are don't seem to be attacking the keep very often, more of just hassling. They seem more interested in gathering anything of value.
Yes,
So,
but they are just
well-
raiders.
Pretty much. But they have a dragon and these fucking kobolds.
Well, my main concern
So
is
I'd
with
like-
the dragon and not these fucking kobolds, as you put it.
They're working for the dragon, so yes, you have a concern with them as well.
So I would like you all to slip into town and help the people who are cut off or harass the raiders to let them sneak to get to the keep.
If you
Now-
protect us long enough to have a short rest, because we're all exhausted and extremely wounded, I would be
Absolutely.
glad to do that for you. But
You all can have an hour's rest, no issue, and that'll should be enough to get you back on your feet. It will. And then I can show you a secret way in and out of the keep. Provided you can be discreet, the raiders won't find you unless you run headlong into them.
Can we
I
get
mean, I'm
2
not
hours?
denying the fact that we might run headlong into them. I mean,
Well,
you do see the guy we have over there who fights with nothing but his fists.
Yes.
I mean,
Time is tight, but we have a few healers here. An hour would be enough to fully rest.
Rest, yes. Get back my arcane energy, no.
Well, I can't force you to go out there, but
I'm
we
not
are
used to-
tight on time. Every
Um,
second that goes by is more people dead.
what was your
Yeah,
character's name
Well,
again,
it's a
Flynn?
superior weapon.
What was your character's name again, Flynn?
Knuckle Chew.
Hey, Knucklechew, would you like to go punch more stuff?
Look, I don't know. I kobolds. I expect these to be adorable. Most of them were, but that was right. I was not expecting that. I mean, I guess I could, but. No, I can.
Well, sir, it seems like you have
I might not both will be
a
ready.
further issue of convincing the rest of my companions to join your cause. And then my character's
the
just going to
problem is
walk
they're
over,
just-
sit down, swirl their cape over themselves, and try to appear as rock-like as possible. Yes, it looks very weird. There's just a fucking rock in the middle of the keep. It looks weird. Would you like me to roll a hide, a stealth, to see how well I appear to be a rock?
Oh shit. Okay. Fine, if I must.
It's so close to an A4D.
So the first place he'd like you to go, if you're okay, would be the Sallyport along the west wall.
Come
It's
on.
a place good for countering anyone who would try to besiege the gates. So it's important to have it under our control.
Okie doke. Gordy, let's go.
Rest first, then travel.
Fair enough.
I
Alright.
can do with any net.
So this Sallyport is in the keep itself. What they want you to do is... Oh wait, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would I have you do that? What the fuck?
When the DM gets confused by what we're
What
planning.
the fuck are they talking about? The Sallyport is the
Oh
big
no.
gatehouse area of the keep. And it's the first mission it lists after arranging a
I
way out of the keep. Okay, well, instead of going through the secret way, the Sallyport will just begin. Alrighty.
So is everyone agreeing we've taken a rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are,
I don't-
go ahead and fully heal up and all that.
Without my spell slot. Yay.
Why do none of your tokens have health or anything attached? Jeez. I remember this thing was made in a hurry, but damn.
Also, it's still a black screen for me, so shrug. I've tried in 3 different browsers.
It's something Loki has to do.
Weird.
Why is dynamic lighting so fucked?
Maybe we
Mine's
should
working
not
fine.
use it.
Yep, I'm turning it off and back on again. And save. Can you see now?
Yes. That is. I can see why you're talking about pissing people off now with it. The weed draw.
You see? Okay, so Acus has that much health. We'll plug that in.
Fuck.
What is with my computer?
1 hour is not considered short rest. God damn it.
It is in the keep.
It is in the keep?
Yes. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Because they are frantically healing and rescuing people, in this keep, 1 hour is considered a short rest.
Okay. So I have my curse and my spell slot back.
God damn. this
Why do I have
computer.
access to that?
Why is that dynamic lighting fucking me up so bad? You know what? The keep doesn't need dynamic lighting. There. Now you can all see pure white. Hooray! So, where was I?
We were all recovering from our nap. So,
So, on the west side, as you guys are finishing with your nap, you hear a loud crash. And this is not, each square is not 5 feet here. This is a much bigger area. I just did it shorthand. So, are you going to go check it out, or wait around, talk to people? There was a massive crash on the west side, though.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm going to go check it out as well, but while I'm walking there, I'm going to be talking loudly in Draconic about how the dragon is a little bitch. And what specifically that means for its place in the hierarchy of sexual order. I will be graphic, and I will be crude. And I will only be talking in Draconic.
Oh, Kazmon's a bitch, she's a bitch, she's a bitch.
Pretty much, apparently.
I am trying to provoke any person who understands
Calls it-
Draconic around. I'm trying to provoke a response.
Fuck.
So, shortly after the crash, you hear a man run into the courtyard and start screaming about there's an alarm, people are breaking in.
And I break into a sprint.
There are enough defenders to deal with the immediate threat of everyone loose in the keep. However, a man called Escobert, who is a shield dwarf, comes up to you because you look actually fit for fighting, and says, I will command the guards, I will eliminate the raiders, I will keep our people safe. But, in order for us to survive, we need you to go and reseal the sally port. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming in until we're overwhelmed.
And how do you propose we reseal it? We're not carpenters.
It's not destroyed. They just seized the room. We have to go in and fix it.
So they seized
There's-
a secured room from the inside.
They have a dragon with them. Don't ask me how they did this.
I think it's because you have people who are traitors. And I'm just going to walk away at that point. Mic drop, walk away.
Smack him in the back of the head with the back of smack him in the head with the back of the spear.
Ooh!
That's towards Angel's character. Let's go deal with it. Smartass.
Well, am I wrong?
Only time will tell.
So you guys race across the courtyard. Position yourself as you would like to be.
Which way are we going? North or west?
The enemies will be coming from the left.
That's a big open area.
It is.
Well, like I said, this is a large keep you guys are in.
I'm just gonna let the
Why
lizard
are all their
charge out there.
tokens trash? They'll be coming from that way.
The heck is that?
I think that's a kobold.
Is that really what they look like?
No, that looks to be a bandit.
Kobolds are actually really open to interpretation.
Yeah, I've seen everything from like lizardy people to like kind of dog-like, or is that something else?
So,
No.
No, it's not like they log like.
is
Yeah,
that
that was-
okay for your setup?
Fine with me. You guys?
All it matters to me is I'm in the back where I can shoot with a bow, and I won't be immediately
Okay.
mauled.
That is a
I
kobold.
could easily a little bit further up.
There are 4 kobolds and a cultist.
What is the range on a longbow?
More than what's here. Another flying kobold. Fucking walk proper. Still annoyed about that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I forget, did we level up? Are they still
Nope.
level 1s?
Nope.
You are still level 1.
Nice.
Sounds good. Ooh.
Such happy and uplifting music for a war.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Is this one good?
This is definitely the music that plays while you're out in the field killing slimes in your first RPG.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I can barely hear, but yeah, that would make sense.
Well, I can turn it up a little. I was asked to turn it down at one point because it was a little bit too loud, but...
No, I'm not looking for ambush dragon, you stupid thing.
Is that better?
It
Yeah.
should be good, yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Do 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 do.
That happens at the end of the fight.
It's hurt your
No, I live
preferred
my life.
JRPG.
Y'all tell me how to live my life. Mm.
What's the
Why
distance?
can't I click on
So I
mine?
can blast all of them.
You see a small raiding party in between you and the gates. Get past them and you can actually get to the gates. Hooray.
How come it doesn't appear to have taken my turn, my number?
You have to click your token.
I did.
It's there. It's there. Just scroll down.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, shit.
What?
Something else in that 20.
Oh.
Bom bom bom. What the heck? There it goes. Roll 20 wasn't liking me for a second. Ugh. Why is it just roll 20 that's worse on this laptop?
Huh.
Do you want to know? You want to know my answer? It's because I gave you an upgraded account, and now they're like, "We have his money. We no longer need nothing from him."
Come on. It was fine until I got to initiatives. Actually, manually inputting anything kind of freaks it out, though. Why is that a 22? What is going on? Stop! You know what? I'm not fighting it.
Jesus.
Descending order. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's not doing it. We have discovered Loki's nemesis. Roll 20.
I was gonna say the color yellow.
Why yellow?
So,
He just hates the color.
Korzgi the Wanderer. There is a group with what seems to be an acolyte raider, 4 kobolds, and an ambush drake. All hiding.
Okay, well, can you describe to me what an ambush drake is?
So imagine it as a giant scaly dog with wings.
That's ugly. Okay. We're gonna go for
like
what I
a
assume
Komodo
is the
dragon, only longer.
I'm gonna go after what I assume is the most dangerous foe, which is the acolyte. And I'm gonna do the most obvious thing in the world and shoot him with an arrow. And miss.
He's not even wearing armor. And yet somehow your arrow failed to penetrate his clothing. He just kind of... and then his hanging
Sorry,
off
that
of
was a
his
half draw. My bad, that was a half draw. I swear this never happens.
I swear it never happens.
That's great.
And the curse of Roll 20 begins.
He did not surprise you, so that doesn't work. Okay.
Well, you have to understand, Burner, that I rolled a 2.
Alright.
I was
As I said,
one away from a...
Rush!
I was one away from a hard fumble.
The ambush drake crouches low and charges at you, failing to hide. What is your AC?
It is 16.
Its jaws open wide and try and latch down, but you kind of jump above it and give it a light kick to the head as you go.
See, this are an superior weapon. You can actually aim with them.
Shut up.
Kobold charges.
You just like putting your fists in things.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the best
Oh, I
feeling in the
know.
world.
Kobolds have the... They do have pack tactics. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 kobolds rush at you with their daggers from on both sides. Luckily, because you're still jumping above their lizard friend, both daggers right underneath your feet and don't quite manage to hit you. However, the 2 in the back now have time to let loose the slings in their hands.
How did this music get past check? It sounds like it's straight from Harry Potter.
Because it's just different enough to not get them sued. After a bunch of pack tactics rolls, 1 sling manages to hit you with a stone.
Does that work with ranged attacks?
It does.
Okay. I was
Really?
just curious about that.
It is any attack roll that has at least 1 ally within 5 feet of you that isn't incapacitated. So while the allies are trying to stab you, the guy with the ranged has a better chance of hitting you. Which makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah. You take
Yeah,
3
backtax is even
stone
better.
damage. 3 bludgeoning. And it's now your turn, Knuckle Chew. I choose you.
Alright, and it's like, man, on the ground, back from my evade from it. I grab onto this one, whichever its name was. I'm gonna land behind it, grab it from behind, bring it up, and suplex it.
Suplex!
Suplex!
Alright, so you're trying to
Let's see.
grapple it.
Let's see. Yeah, what do you want me to roll for that?
So for grappling, you make a special melee attack. So you just... Give me a second, bringing it up. I didn't realize you were a grappler type.
Oh, I'm not. Like I said, this is all just kind of flavor, having fun with it. It's just because both are unarmed unless you specify
I'm waiting for us to
otherwise.
meet a train and he suplexes the train.
Oh, are you trying to actually just hit it normally, or are you trying to actually grapple it?
No, I'm just heading normally. I'm just having fun with the flavor. Sorry.
Got it. So you try and come around and flip it into the ground. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
And with the 2 hits, because I can't remember what that ability is called now. Let me pull up my...
And you manage to flip it. It slams into the ground, then bounces back to its feet. Go ahead and roll damage for both attacks.
Is that... Do I click on the damage type? No, roll
You
damage?
click on Monk Unarmed Strike on the thing.
That's what I clicked earlier, and that's what rolled that.
Nope. You, in the chat box, the words Monk Unarmed Strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Hey, Burner, thank you
Alright.
for the
Fine.
host. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
So the only problem my laptop has is updating number values for anything. That's where it freaks out.
Wow.
Everything else is fine.
So the math parts
That's
of everything.
impressive.
It's weird that it's so specific, though.
I'm always choking on that, too. That's just strange.
Probably because it's going through formulas to do with the characters, but I don't know.
The formulas for this can't be complicated at all, though.
No, they're
No,
not.
but they're not. But they're not straightforward. It has to go through them, through the system, which is why I think it's the problem. But fucking hell. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna keep track of my phone. Of everyone's health, because I don't give a fuck. Moving on. Let's go to... No, that's the wrong one. Let's go to curtains. I don't care.
Didn't you make me a GM at one point?
I don't know.
No, that's somebody else.
Okay, 22. Fucking hell, stop this. I will fight you. I will smite you! Okay. That is Knuckle Chew. Do you have anything else to do?
Nah, if I run, I'll get attack of opportunity. I'm gonna chill here.
Alrighty, Cello.
Step up and stab that one.
Yeah.
I won't.
Ready, nat 20? No. But a 20 does... why do you have that set for throwing? It doesn't matter.
That's just his range.
Plus
That-
5 charisma?
Hexblade!
Ah, I see. Alrighty, you do deal damage. It is still standing.
That was movement. I do not have a bonus action.
Alright. Acus will move. What is his abilities? Getting level.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm looking at the grappling rules. They don't seem that complicated. Why
No,
not
it's
try an
not. I
actual
just couldn't
grapple?
remember how to initiate them.
For some reason, I think grappling was a bit more pain in the ass. My bad.
Your rogue friend will come along and stabbity. Because daggers! Oh wait, it should have been a scimitar. I can cancel that.
Okay.
Scimitar. Oh, it has issues with that too. Why does it have issues with that now? I'm starting to think it's just dying.
Oh,
Did you just get it?
It's a very old laptop.
No.
I was more referring to its interactions with Roll20 than it's just.
it
standard
might be a
everything.
problem with your web browser. If you want, I can take a look after and see if there's some way to speed it up a little bit, do some tune-ups, cleanups, that kind of stuff.
Well, I just factory reset this whole thing.
Okay.
Literally, the only thing installed is Firefox, Steam, and Discord.
Well, depending on what browser, if it's a browser configuration issue, and may have imported your old settings.
Yeah, because
The rogue
both
swings
Firefox
with the
and
scimitar.
Chrome import from other devices,
Mhm.
including plugins.
Kind of handy, kind of annoying.
But I'm also of the point of view of if you're going to tell me not to worry about it, then I'm just going to let you continue to frustrate yourself until you get tired of it.
And the rogue manages to slice just deep enough to finish off the ambush drake. Which is apparently a type of dragon. Oh! Acolyte turn! You see a dark power glow around the Acolyte's hands, and he casts it out upon the two kobolds next to him and this one. And then he steps back behind these two, and it is Korsky's turn.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm going to try something new and exciting. I'm going to try and shoot them with an arrow.
That was a 3.
Once
Yes,
again, the
Yes,
arrow
Brenner.
just kind
That
of
was. That was a 3.
clatters a little bit short. You really, you need to get the hang of pulling the longbow all the way back. The arrows just keep slipping.
You get something with maybe two strong pull weights.
It's incremental improvements. That's the important thing. We're not getting worse. We're incrementally improving.
You might want to get Fit Improves that gives you advantage in firing. Or something that does.
Well, I get all kinds of stuff once I reach like level 2 or 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're level 1. We're kind of useless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is now the kobold's turn to stab at Knucklechew. Oh fuck!
Ow.
Ow.
Oh.
What?
Like I said, I already have another character anyway, so I'm not actually care if I die. That's all I'm gonna tell myself every time I see that.
So
Yeah, I'm dead.
you fall to the ground, unconscious and bleeding out. Please give me a death save.
And as I'm falling, I go,
Luckily, it is short of doing critical damage, but you do need to make a death save. Okay.
He's stabilized.
Chalk 1. No, not stabilized. Chalk 1 under success.
Oh yeah.
15 damage, even though I wasn't already hurt, I'd be dead.
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, this pack tactics is bullshit.
Yeah.
And they're not done.
Mm.
Now, these two will aim for this person because you have the blessed one next to you. And pack tactics. What is your AC?
14.
Okay, one of them does manage to hit.
Hey, guess what?
What's up?
Does it have to be melee?
And the other...
Which one hit?
Give me a sec. Shit, the other one managed to hit too because as this one was flinging its stone, it went wide and then you saw it slowly curve to hit you. That blessing was no joke. So you take 8 damage, both of them hit you.
Okay. I'm done the 4 health again.
Yeah, that was a pretty shitty luck.
Give me dex saves from either one.
DC?
15!
Failed. What happens? Alright. Ah, Hellish Rebuke, nice. Which one did you hit with that?
We'll go this one.
It burns in hellfire into a pile of ash and a small kobold skull just sitting staring at you. Knuckle Chew, please give me another death save. Mark a second success. Cello, time for revenge.
The one in front of me gets cursed.
Mm-hmm. What are you using to curse him?
What do you mean?
What are you using to curse him?
My Hexblade curse.
Okay. I want to make sure that doesn't get you hit.
Show. And stabby stabby.
Okay, it's a bonus action. It doesn't take up anything. Yeah, you don't get hit for it.
Oh, it's a bonus action?
Yeah.
I could have done that last turn. So, stabby stabby, no advantage. 14 to hit.
Ah, fucking. That is a hit.
Okay. So that's 15 damage. $15 damage to the kobold.
Okay, and you gained a +5 to your chance to hit, so that would have hit either way. That doesn't count.
+5 to hit.
You gain a bonus to damage rolls, not to hit. Sorry.
With my
Yeah.
proficiency bonus. 2.
Yeah,
That's
you gain a
15
bonus
damage.
to damage rolls equal to your proficiency bonus. Yep, 15 damage. He is very dead.
And I just healed.
5. You healed for 6,
I healed for 6.
but they're real hit points. Nice, perfect.
Stop!
So you burn one in hellfire, your blade starts glowing as one of them visibly weakens, and you cut him literally in half with your sword.
It's a spear. I just stabbed him through the heart.
Okay, you impale him through the heart and lift him up in the air, Spartacus style. Acus still has a scimitar out. Hooray for sneak attacks!
Is this sneak attack though?
He is Oh, you're right. That guy's down. No, it is not. It is no longer a sneak attack. Thank you for pointing that out. Then again, it didn't have to be.
Max
As he
damage.
slits yet another kobold's throat.
This is
And
burn,
the cultist
stab.
is looking a bit freaked out now.
Well, I mean, the only one who's shooting at him is me, so he shouldn't be that freaked out. I mean, so far he's seen like 2 arrows barely reach him.
Mm-hmm.
He just saw a kobold in front of him burst into flames, though.
That's fair.
His hands glow again. And you see him start to glow himself afterwards.
That'd be a little scary.
And that's his turn. Gorski?
Okay.
I am going to do the usual.
Who are you aiming at?
No, it doesn't
The
matter.
guy in the back. This guy who I have been shooting
Make a
at
roll
the whole time.
Please
Make a will save.
a wisdom saving throw. You must choose a new target and try again. You can't attack him.
Okay, I will try this thing then.
Hey, it's better.
You were just aiming at the wrong person. Please roll damage. As your arrow thuds home in the last kobold.
Wait, that's not.
That is not damage.
How am I supposed to roll the damage then? It
Under
doesn't-
the chat, not your character
There we
sheet, you click the word longbow. Alright, 4 damage.
Damage.
Knuckle 1 more saving, please.
Come on, 80.
Loki,
It's my roll 20 froze up.
you
Oh,
also
nice.
skipped the
Well, I
kobold.
gotta fix it.
Alright, you made your final save. Congratulations!
Loki,
What?
you also skipped the kobold.
What? Where's it? Oh, his turn's gone. What the fuck?
You deleted the kobold
Man.
that had the generator.
I had one specifically. Oh no, that was the last map. You're right. So you are now stabilized and no longer dying, as this kobold screams in a panic and runs out of the area.
Yeah, that works.
Cello?
I could charge the fucker.
You
I'm
may
not
try.
going to. I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Cancel. Wisdom save.
You feel a pressure on your mind not to attack him, but you push through it and you cast your spell at him.
Oh!
And you see him just slowly crumple to the ground and stop moving.
I'm just gonna go
I walk
collect.
over.
I'm just gonna quietly go collect my arrows that are now sticking out of the ground, and just hide in the bushes from everyone.
I'm gonna walk over and stab the spear through the guy's head.
That
That
works.
makes
I'm gonna pretend I'm still unconscious because I'm embarrassed this had happened for a second time in a row.
You are still unconscious, you're just not dying.
Medic!
Well, when I come up to consciousness, I just
On the
pretend-
Acolyte, you find one healing potion.
I take it and go use it on the monk.
Alrighty. Knuckle Chew.
You seem to have this in hand. I'm still hiding in the bushes. It's just a disembodied voice.
You heal for 4 and wake up.
I'm still sitting on the ground. I'm still pretending I'm unconscious after that. It's a little embarrassing.
Give me a performance check.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be a bluff check?
No, because he's putting on play that he's unconscious.
Okay, yeah, there's no bluff.
So you can see that his
Essentially,
breathing
yeah.
has changed, but he's still just lying there, stiff, with his eyes slightly squinted. He could be unconscious. Maybe. Maybe you have to wake him up somehow.
Do you really want to know how it comes to mind? The half of the spear across his stomach.
And with how many times I've been stabbed so far, I probably wouldn't even care at this point. What's one more wound?
You're not wasting this time.
So you can't hear it coming or anything like that. So go ahead and give me another performance with disadvantage to pretend to be unconscious.
Isn't it?
He just kind of and then closes his eyes and lays down again.
No, any better.
If you're going to keep this up, it's going to get a lot more painful.
What is this game?
I'm going to shoot an arrow at him.
I'm not even afraid of that.
Come on, Loki. Let me shoot an arrow at him. Let me
If
see
you want
if
to,
I
I
can.
ain't stopping you.
Let me see if I can absolutely crit fail this. Nope.
You get it next to him. You get it next to him.
I'm dead again.
I was not shooting it specifically to kill him. I was looking to scare him with the arrow hitting uncomfortably close.
You hear while you pretend to be unconscious, right next to your ear.
Can I roll to see if I know?
And you hear a long string of curses from the bushes in Draconic. And if you understand Draconic, it's something about that bitch-ass dragon putting a curse on you.
I do not know Draconic, bro.
So, I understand. It's like, this is what I'm saying. Either get up, or I'll give you a reason to stay there on the ground.
I've had like 5 kobolds stop me the last 2 hours. Right, he's gonna like just slowly get up. Just hesitantly. I want to just punch these things, but these things fight so dirty.
With
Don't bring a
weapons
knife to a
and magic.
fist fight.
Oh dear God, not weapons and magic.
You don't bring magic to a fist fight. These guys have no honor.
Yes, they don't! So you don't have honor!
All I know is the fists.
No honor for the honorless.
Need more honor.
That's you. Okay, we've got a job to do. Also, did we secure the room, or did
You
this
have
happen?
made it into the room with the door.
I'm shutting the
However-
door.
After taking the room, you find out they had heavily damaged the door's mechanism. If anyone has the spell Mending,
Nope.
you could quickly fix it up in about 5 minutes. If not, You can go and find an NPC who knows it, but it will take some time.
Knuckles,
Yes.
go find somebody with mending. We'll hold
I
her.
can tell you why. Again, I've been stabbed like 5 times. Why would you?
In the process,
I
you can find
will-
a medic.
I will go find a medic and someone who can cast mending.
Thank you.
Please do.
All right, so
I'm just gonna sit here.
I'm going to sneak past whatever enemies are around us and head back to find an NPC who can cast repair and healing on our party, because I'm not good at either of those two things.
The fuck? So, and I'm going to be in a defensive position near the door. It's like,
Alrighty.
what's your AC?
Mine, it's 16.
That's low.
Did you also not see the fact that he both critted?
That's
Not
fair.
Well, that's
That's
kind of
fair.
accurate, but yeah. And I think that's also what happened the first time. Like 3 of them attacked, and all 3 of them got an excellent roll at once.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
Loki's
HP?
11.
Oh, that's real shit.
What's your con
Yeah.
modifier?
3.
Okay.
Alrighty. You go out, get healed up to full, and then make your way back to the room with a young woman who is able to cast mending. She's completely useless in a fight, but she's able to cast it.
Well, no. I was looking for someone who could do healing for
The monk.
the monk. So I needed a healer who I could
The
protect
knife,
and
He
guide.
got fully
the knife
healed
block.
while he was out there. They couldn't spare the healer to come on your task.
Hmm.
Oh no, we're only trying to save them. God forbid they give us a healer.
Well,
Kinda
you guys are
sarcasm.
kind of on the side path of saving them. What the healers are doing are holding off the rest of them. They're helping keep the
Okay.
guards alive who are dealing with the main bulk of it while we're just trying to seal the doorway.
So, since we didn't get a medic back here, we only have the person that can mend the door.
Yes. And
Because
shortly,
Knuckles did not go out.
shortly after the door is fully mended, you hear a small crash. And from a side door that's not important anymore, it just leads further into the group, there's a group of infiltrators who are likely the people who broke this in the first place, coming in, and they slay the woman. She does unfortunately die, and break their way in. You have exactly 1 round to attempt to barricade this thin hallway here with some local rubble. There's enough.
What do we need to roll to do that?
It would be strength checks from whoever wants to try and push the barrels and crates in the way.
I'll give
Uh,
a strength check, sure.
Is it a strength check or a strength saving throw?
The saving throw, basically.
Alright.
It's the same for me. Either way, it's the same for me. Oh!
Well, someone here is strong.
Throwing
Remember,
like
I don't
tiny
refuse to
fun-
wear I don't refuse to wear a shirt for nothing.
Is he the only one attempting?
No, I
I'll
tried it
try.
too, but mine was above that and less exceptional.
14.
So you managed to seal off half of the way.
Oh, that's great.
There is exactly
Hey,
enough space for them to come in one at a time.
I'm gonna hide in a corner.
No, that
And you
corner
see-
is mine.
You see one of them who looks bigger than the others. Instead of the normal cultist robes, He's wearing a chain shirt, holding a shield and a spear.
I'm still gonna do stealth, and I'm gonna still try and hide.
Knuckles, try to continue. I'll hold them off. You try to steal the rest of the passage.
You can
I'm thinking
hide
about running
behind the
away.
barrels and everything. So go ahead and give me a stealth check. Oh, you
Uh,
did. Okay. Alrighty.
Yep.
Ta-da!
The dice are trying to murder me. And succeeding in killing fists.
Did you hear what I said, Flynn?
Yeah, he told me. Well, it looks like that person, the Sela, I think it's pronounced, is taking up the front.
That's me.
Which gets that's okay. Sorry, for some reason I'm getting avatars mixed up. I'm more listening than looking. So whenever I look at wait, who's who again? Okay, yeah.
I'll hold them off. You try to steal the rest of the passageway.
We are so screwed.
Can we do that, Loki?
Yes. Every round he would make a strength check to try and seal off the last of the passage.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Then where is my initiative?
Does he go first?
No.
Yes!
Yeah, I have the highest initiative. I got
I
22.
guess you did.
All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a step forward, grab the biggest rock I can find, and shove it in there.
You grab like a sizable wine barrel and strain with all your might to move it into the gap and block the way. But it just does not budge.
I'm gonna keep on trying until my next turn. I'm just gonna be there doing the, you know, that motion where you're trying to horribly lift something, straining your arm.
The kobolds are aiming for the one person they can see. They do not have an ally nearby, so they do not get pack tactics. But there are 4 of them. Did any
One
hit
hit.
your AC?
1 hit.
You take 3 damage. As a stone is flung through. The 3 robed cultists all have their hands glow, and then the entire enemy team has a light glow on them. Salo?
Defensive stance, I guess. If the guy gets near me, I stab him.
Do you want to go into
Full defense.
Yeah, or do you want to prepare an attack?
Full defense.
Okay, I'm trying to look up how that works. Moving around, actions in combat, dodge action. So until the start of your next turn, all attack rolls against you have disadvantage, and you make dex saves with advantage.
Nice.
But it takes your entire turn to do that. Acus will... Does he have any ranged? I think he does.
Is that like a crossbow or something?
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Open up the character sheet, stupid. Okay, ranged is short bow. Okay. He's gonna go ahead and go here, fire a short bow at the big guard dude, and fail utterly.
You know, it occurs that our bow people suck balls.
Because we were not expecting this, so our bows we're using are shitty. They're not strung properly. And
That's
the big boy's turn. He marches into the gap, using his sizable body to make sure you can't wedge it shut until he's defeated. And he will stab with his spear. What is your AC? Never mind.
Really, Loki?
I don't know. He's only using one hand, thank goodness.
Really? I have HP as well.
Oh wait, he has disadvantage. What is your AC?
14.
Thank God you took the dodge action. Oh my goodness. That dodge action just saved your life.
Yes, I can imagine. There's a reason. There's a reason I don't show the rules of monsters I use.
Yep.
Side note: I won't be pulling any punches on you guys anymore.
Ow. Why?
I prefer my games to be completely fair and above board. So I show you the rolls, but I don't show you the stat.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna try the stupidest thing possible.
Yes.
And I'm gonna shoot them with my bow. Oh dear God, I got something that is not a single digit number.
Does it hit?
Hallelujah.
You managed to hit through the shield. Go ahead and roll
also-
damage.
I want to steal that fucking shield.
Your arrow penetrates just around his shield into his armor and leaves a bleeding hole in his shoulder. But he just snarls, hefts his spear, and gets ready to stab
Sunlight
back.
opens up and it just shines as this arrow glowing and the time slows as everyone expects it to just fall short and it just sticks partially in the dude. And you see my character go, "Oh my God, I hit him."
So,
Oh, by the
Knuckle
way, that was also supposed to be from stealth. So that was technically a sneak attack too, but I forgot to declare
It's-
that.
you get sneak attack?
Well, doesn't attacking from stealth do something automatically?
If you are truly attacking from stealth, it would give you advantage.
Oh. Well, it's too late for that now because I apparently did hit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit. You got. Roll again. It could be a nat 20.
I guarantee it's not going to be a nat 20.
Hey, you never know.
Nope, 17.
Still higher.
Yep. So, Knuckle Chew, not only do you have to beat the DC, you also have to roll higher than this guy's stat.
I was thinking about trying to continue to pick up the barrel, and if I can, just sprint it down on the guy's head.
You want to make an improvised weapon attack?
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do that.
You will be attacking without proficiency.
Let's see. Do I also need to do a saving throw to see if I can pick it up in the first place?
Nah. You just grab one you can hold.
Alright.
Bam.
So what would be the roll for that? Just a 1d20?
Plus your strength stat.
2.
The mod, of course.
Oh!
So you managed to hit. Give me 1d4 plus your strength mod for damage. You stab in and slam the barrel down on his head. And he just collapses to the ground, prone, and knocked unconscious, but not dead.
And just leave the barrel on top of him.
The barrel's not quite enough to block the doorway, because you were using it as a weapon.
Fair enough.
Bam!
However, the kobolds can't just step on his body to get to you, so they'll all do ranged attacks.
Still defense.
Yep, you're still in full defense.
They get disadvantage. Thank God!
No!
One hit. Miss. 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 So one hit. So 4 damage. You take 4 damage from this little guy on the right. Isn't he special? And be glad I didn't want to deal with what the cultists were doing, because otherwise you probably would have gotten hit by all 4. But that's just way too much annoyance. So now all 3 cultists start glowing. And one of them rushes forward and casts a spell towards the guard.
Not like we could.
Unfortunately not. And the guard wakes up, prone on the ground, but not dead. Cello?
Hold on. Is he considered helpless?
He is not, because he is awake now. He is prone, so you have an advantage to hit him in melee.
And now the cultist is in the way of him clearing out the freaking passage.
Well, no, you only need that 1 block to cut off the passage.
I'm bringing the spear down on his head.
You will lose your advantage to defense if you do so.
What else can I do?
It's probably the best move, yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Defense or stab?
Yep.
That doesn't answer the question.
Oh, that was a question? I thought... I was saying, yes, that is your decision. Do you want to try and kill him? Or do you want to keep defending and try and stay alive?
I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Oh! Oh,
No,
I just...
oh my god!
He's prone.
Yeah.
Loki?
Mhm.
23 to hit?
I'm double checking prone. Either way, it'll work for this one, but I want to double check. Yeah. That's correct. Good. And you swing down your spear.
It's a spear. So just throw my
Right
hand
to
and
his
just stab straight down.
Yep, straight down through his head. Right after he got healed by his buddy, who is now staring at you with horror in his eyes, and
You know
between the
what?
line of fire between you and the kobolds.
The last 30 seconds of that guy's life had to be terrifying.
Yep.
It's like, I'm a stab.
Smashed in the head with a barrel, beaten down to the ground, unconscious, slowly wakes up, looks up to see a spear tip just shunk. And the last thing to go through his mind was your spear
Can I still shield?
after the fight. If you don't pull barrels and block him. Acus shoots an arrow.
Still block the
Then do
passageway.
If you block the passageway, you will crush him underneath and break the shield, unfortunately, because you have to use a
That's-
sizable thing.
That I'm fine with that.
Okay, he is gone. Korsky!
Is the path still clear? Can I shoot my arrow out?
Yeah.
Is what still there?
The path is still clear.
Yeah, it's still clear.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and miss.
You shoot the pass. The arrows will eventually build up and block the way. Knuckle chew! I beat you!
Yeah, as soon as I put the barrel down at one guy, I look further down and realize, oh, they're all glowing. Oh, hell no. I start frantically grabbing the barrel to put in the way.
You roll a massive barrel towards it. Give me a strength check.
A checker's saving throw, like we were doing earlier.
Yes. The saving throw.
Okay.
Same one you did before. And slowly, the barrel just shifts and blocks the passage. After about 10-15 minutes, you hear loud sounds of fighting down the hallway, and then utter silence.
Wonder what they were fighting. Were they fighting amongst themselves? Those seem likely.
more guards probably showing up.
Maybe.
You guys just kind of camp out here, or clear the way, or
Can we get back?
yeah, you can clear the way you blocked off.
Wait, what? We've blocked ourselves out from the inner courtyard?
Yeah, you guys are blocked in the side room that controls the main door.
Wait, I thought we were keeping them from coming in through the side door.
Yeah.
They were trying to take over the controls from you.
So we
They came through a
closed.
side
Did we
door.
close the door, or is this like, what's
You
going on? I don't-
repaired and closed. Okay, so we'll reiterate what happened. You busted through the first ranks of enemies, made it into the door control for the main doors to the keep, and repaired the mechanisms that keep the door closed or opened or anything like that. Because they had broken them after opening them so that they could permanently get in. You closed the doors, and then you were immediately ambushed by a large group of people in the small side room that controls the main door. You then barricaded yourself off in that small side room, and we don't know what happened after that. You just heard fighting and then silence.
Did we kill everyone? I think we killed everyone.
Maybe they kill themselves.
I
I'd say
don't
that'd
think,
be a win.
I don't think we're that lucky.
Can I peek around the barrels?
You cannot see through them, sadly. You sealed this place up pretty tight.
How tall are the barrels?
Floor to ceiling.
Good lord!
You had to stop them from getting to you.
Look, man, I was terrified. I just put as much crap there as I could fit.
Well, let's move and see what's going on.
You slowly inch the barrels out of the way on the side and see, instead of cultists and kobolds, there are keep defenders in the hallway, mulling among a bunch of corpses, and one of them is crouching over the poor woman who you took with you and crying.
Wait, she wasn't in the room with us?
Yeah,
She died when they attacked.
Like,
Their initial attack was
Why
a
wasn't
surprise
she
attack that
in the
took her
room
out.
with us?
She was on the other end of the room repairing the mechanisms.
That was never.
just like all of a sudden they're dead. Like, what?
Yeah, when they came in, they killed her, unfortunately.
My priority will put myself between her and the enemy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I would have been forced by my character's abilities to protect that person at all costs. So,
So we just kind of got forced, like, hey, you had no choice. He's going to die. That's how that's.
If you went for help, they broke in at a spot that would attack her first. And she was not a combatant.
all right, then I'm going to do the only thing I can do and just tell the guy that she died a hero and doing the best she could, and that I'm very sorry for that loss, and I'm going to remember her every last night that I'm alive because I failed to protect her, and that's my fault. And I will take ownership as a character for her death.
Eventually, you make your way back to the keep to see this was a hard hit. A good number of civilians were injured. A few had died, but most were saved by the guards. And there are bodies of cultists, raiders, and kobolds all over this keep.
I'm gonna vote. Fuck.
shit, it's that time.
Hey, Knuckles, can you give me a hand with something?
Yeah, what's up?
The Vaders, the Cultists, the Kobolds, can we get them all into a pile?
Into a pile.
Yes.
I guess I can help with that, but why are we trying to pile them all up?
Preventive measures.
Alright, it's a little dark what we're doing, but I can do it.
I'm of course going to help out as well.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just getting all the cultist bodies, all the stripping them of their loot, and then gathering all the bodies into a pile.
The guards are more than willing to help, and you get the whole job done in about 15-20 minutes.
So, just so you know, Loki, this sound has a yellow icon.
Okay.
Okay.
That was just for you.
If he sees the color yellow, give me a second. Like that.
Yes, perfect.
So yellow.
And immediately gone. And I'm going to light a torch and set the pile on fire.
And as you're done with all this, some clerics come by, thank you, heal you up, and you basically fully restore over this long ritual of mourning and revenge. So set your characters to full health and full spells, all that jazz.
If only you could set my character to hit the target.
Well, there's always another shot. Not what I meant, but I love it anyway.
Was there a shield in the loot?
There was.
Thank God.
You know how a small wooden shield with a dragon head engraved on it.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. That's just a standard shield. There's a wooden shield, and then there's just shield. Which one should I go off of, Loki?
Just shield.
Okay. And my AC has gone up too.
You hear wing beats in the sky.
At the top of the lungs, I'm going to continue discussing about how that dragon's sexual orientation makes it the bottom of any relationship that it is in.
Boy!
As you do this, you feel a frightful presence bearing down.
Boy!
That's what I thought we'd see. Hey guys, he's
Everyone
back!
This
please
brings
make a wisdom saving throw.
A what?
Hey guys,
Wisdom
bitch dragon's
saving
back!
Wisdom saving throw.
Why do I feel like 15's not enough?
I
Oh,
don't even
no.
think not enough.
It says wisdom 1. Okay. And this guy has you to do. Okay. So the entire party
Yep.
feels fear overcome them. You are now frightened for 1 full minute.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
As you are terrified and feel a draconic presence pushing down on you. It feels like you can barely even breathe as a dragon swoops in, hovering near the walls, and exhales a 90-foot line of lightning, hitting guards as it goes.
A blue dragon?
Yep.
Wait, wasn't the one we were fighting earlier like
Green?
color?
Probably.
The one that was here earlier was green.
Well, the one you're fighting now is blue. Hooray!
So you're the other one's top. That makes sense. I said that out loud in Draconic. I don't care how fucking scared I am. I'm still gonna badmouth a dragon.
We gotta let this keep going. You're gonna at some point start kink shaming them or something.
No, at this
Poor
point,
dragon.
I'm just saying like an understanding. Oh, you're the top.
4 dragons?
4 guards unfortunately die in the first breath attack, 2 of which are injured and the rest are shaken, but they seem to already be over the frightful presence ability. And quickly, some other guards shuffle in to fill in their place. As the dragon flies off into the night, but the sound of wings never quite fade. After about a minute,
Oh, he's gone off to find
you
his
are no
boyfriend.
longer fighting.
More mocking. More
I'm
mocking.
mocking the dragon.
After about
Oh,
a minute,
I should
you are
stop.
no longer afraid. However, you do see the dragon coming back. You are currently immune to the effect because you were just affected by it, but it's coming by for another pass.
I'm gonna
You guys
call
have
out to it.
exactly 1 round to try and hit this dragon.
How far away is it? Like, how high up is it?
So, it is exactly 25 feet away from the parapet. So if you
How
get
high
on the
is-
walls, it'll be 25 feet away. Where you're
How-
at now, it's about 100.
Okay, I can still hit that with my longbow, so I'm just gonna straight up try and shoot it.
Oh, ton. I'm still gonna
get
try
up-
Eldritch. I'm
to
gonna
get
try
up on the
Eldritch
wall?
Blast it.
Will take too long to hit it in this attack.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
You have to attack from where you're at or not at all this round of attacks. Because
Can
it's
I
doing
sprint
hidden
to-
rounds.
Can I sprint up to the parapet and jump and try to ride the dragon?
By the time you get up to the parapet, because you have to go up the side stairs and all that, it would be already gone. But you can start
Oh.
sprinting for the next attack.
Oops.
That's too suicidal.
Wait, what does this do? Hold on a second. I might have.
So,
What does this do? I must look something up.
Nice.
Loki.
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit.
That is a hit. What are you hitting it with?
Eldritch Blast.
Which I believe just does its own kind of force damage. Yeah. Alright. You blast it a little bit and it kind of barely even shivers and looks absolutely ticked off at you.
Okay, I did roll an attack. Did that the 17 hit?
Oh, there it is. Sorry. The 17 is not a hit, sadly. But what does favorite enemy dragon do?
It just means I'm good at tracking them. So every
Okay.
time you say that they disappear into the wilderness, I'm supposed to be able to still see where they went.
So you have dealt 7 damage to this dragon, and it looks annoyed, blows out another breath, killing another group of guards.
I am
You did more
going
this
to.
time.
I am going to insinuate that this dragon's mother was an ill-shapen goat.
You run up to the parapet for the next attack. As the dragon swoops off, and some more guards come to replace, but their numbers are obviously falling behind now. In between attacks, you guys have 1 minute to prepare. Do you wish to run up to the parapet, avoid the line of fire, or
I am going to run up to the parapet and I'm going to hide among the parapet so that I have advantage on my next shot.
All right, go ahead and choose your shot.
I'm sorry?
In case...
Choose where you're hiding.
I'm going to basically like hunker down behind a low wall. Like...
So unless
Yeah.
you're actually on the wall, you are not up high enough to... Oh, there you go. And go ahead and give me Knowledge Arcana, whoever you want.
I'll try it. Not good at it.
May as well.
23. That's almost a nat 20 on my end.
So, Cello, you're able to tell your friend before they make a vast mistake. Dragons have blind sight. They will immediately know you're there, and you will not get a surprise on them.
Oh, well that's... Then I'm going to run back over here.
It's like, I catch you by the shoulder. If you're planning to hide, don't bother. They can see you even if you're hiding.
They know exactly everything that goes on within 60 feet of them.
Question. How high up are we facing down this parapet?
They are I believe it said a 10 foot high one, might have been 15.
So I'm trying to figure out if I miss this jump, if I'm just gonna go splat.
So, I've got a question. Is there anything, like, in here that we can use? Like, I don't know, I'm thinking, like, the classic video game.
A
Glowing
ballista,
spots,
a catapult.
ballistas, red barrels, flaming torches, anything.
An archery squad?
You can get bows, but all the main siege weapons were destroyed by the dragon already.
No, like, we can't, like, line the walls with explosives or something stupid like that.
He doesn't come close enough. He stays 25 feet away, blows a breath weapon, then comes back. This is the most active anyone has seen him all night. You're not sure what changed.
I'm going to continue insinuating that the dragon's mother is an ill-shapen goat.
Alrighty. It swoops in for another attack. You all get one shot at attacking it.
That looks fast. 18 to hit.
Not a hit.
I got a 16 to hit.
Not a hit, sorry. Do you still want to try and jump, though it will hurt a lot if you miss?
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot if I miss. I'm gonna chicken out. I'm gonna
Alright.
chicken out and get in the back of the room.
As the dragon's breath destroys another 6 men. And only 2 of them are alive. Only 2 of them are able to come and reinforce this time.
Okay. I am going to run up here, and I'm not going to hide from the dragon, but I'm going to stay behind cover, and I'm going to peek out, and I'm going to look out and try and find what's triggering the dragon.
Mhm.
And I can roll whatever roll you want for me to make against that dragon's, knowing what the thing is about that dragon, but mind you,
How
if I'm
far-
rolling something to know something about the dragon, I get advantage.
It would be an Arcana check to find out more about the dragon, but for this one... Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
The 23 didn't work.
This is for something different.
Okay.
So you can tell just by its general body language, because you've studied dragons enough to know that much at least. It not showing high aggression at all. It seems almost bored and just coming by as if it's a chore, like taking out the trash would be. Like something it doesn't really want to do, but it kind of has to.
Fuck. Oh, wait, it's only Wednesday.
This thing is not at all fighting serious. And it comes in for another pass.
That looks
I'm going to
fast.
call out to it. I want to free you. That's what I'm going to yell at it.
I'm gonna moon it as it passes.
No.
by.
I'm like, honestly, I'm gonna, like, as it comes up, I'm gonna pop up right in its face, and I'm gonna go, I want to free you from what's forcing you to do this. This isn't you. You're better than this.
He kind of just glares at you, and then
Tell me
puts
what's
another
going
breath
on.
weapon.
Tell me what's going on, and I will free you. Do you need me to roll?
And is anyone making an attack at this moment?
Do you count mooning
Yes.
as an attack?
Make your attack. Oh,
26 to hit, 9 damage.
that is a hit. It kind of plinks off his scales, but it does hit. You see him like shudder a little bit and then glare at all of you. Release a breath weapon inches from your heads, and then fly off into the night. This
And it's
time,
gone.
the sound of wings beating finally fades, as half the guards defending this keep are now gone.
So I don't get
No,
any
no victory
other
music.
information like that. I don't see any like pillars of light or magic spells. I don't smell anything or see anything interesting. It's just
Nope. He just flies off.
You don't.
All right.
It had
I'm
a
gonna leave.
feeling of when the chore is too much, you just say fuck it and put it off.
Yeah, I'm walking out of the keep.
The front door is sealed. You will have to take the secret exit in order to get out now. Which means you'll need to talk to Governor Nighthill.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically walk up to him and say, either let me leave or I'm gonna blow a hole in your wall, because the dragon's your problem, and it's being forced to do this, and something's forcing it to do this. So either someone in your village has done some shit to cause this dragon to have to be here, or someone else in your village is attacking it, causing the dragon to be here. But either way, you're not gonna solve it by hiding in your fucking keep.
No, Corgi, you don't know. You don't realize that's the second dragon that's come by here.
Yeah, I know. But we're still not going to figure out what's going on until we get out of here and start tracking those dragons. Because they're going somewhere, and someone's controlling them.
I agree that somewhere in the town itself, most likely.
We have to track the dragons. That's the only choice we have. We have to figure out where they're going, because that's more than likely where they're getting their orders from. Or there's some magic being used, and no matter what, we have to track that magic user. We're going to look for the biggest collection of mages in the zone, in the town. It's going to be one
The
of those
governor
things.
interrupts you. You know, I would also give anything to know what we're up against and why. For that, we need prisoners. A commander, even a low-ranking one, can let us know what's going on. I will.
Well, no one we've captured so far has been willing to speak, and that's what's led to us ending them. They're pretty useless.
He leads you up to the parapet and points out with the town. And you see a woman in bright purple robes in the firelight, accompanied by a dozen guards.
And this isn't something I would have seen earlier when I was looking for something unusual at the eye line.
It looks like just another set of raiders to you, just a larger group. But he is pointing this woman out.
We have our target.
Hey guys, I will be right back. Give me 1 second.
He immediately... I'll wait till he comes back. Because there are so many people moving through this town. I'll bring up the town map again. There are so many people moving through this town, left, right, and center, that without him pointing her out, it would just look like another face in the crowd. Maybe a larger group of raiders.
I'm gonna look back
what's the current
look at
location?
all the people raiding your fucking town. What did you fucking do?
He did nothing.
No,
That's
his
what we
town
need
did
to find
something.
out.
His town did
That's what we need to
something.
find out. Obviously,
You
something
don't
drew
get
them
this
here.
kind of fucking attention in just some random fucking raiding party.
Loki?
Yeah?
I'm just smacking Corgi head as hard as I can at this point.
Who?
Angel's character.
Do I get a dodge roll on that or what?
He has to make an attack roll if you're willing to resist it.
I'm gonna resist it.
Straight strength roll. I'm not doing damage. It's more like, stop being an idiot. 2.
What do you want me to roll?
You don't. He just tries against your AC. He rolled a 2, that's a fail. So you duck underneath his hand.
Okay. I'm going to pull my short sword, and I'm going to put it to his throat.
That is an escalation.
That is my character's way.
Okay, spear and shield are coming out.
As you start to square up, the governor literally stands between you, heavily injured and covered in bandages. We don't need fighting now, otherwise we'll all die.
Then you figure out what's happening with your people while we go take care of that person.
No. You guys, there's no way I'd send you against that heavily armored a force. She is a powerful spellcaster from what we've seen, and those are heavily armored guards. All we need is a basic commander to figure out what's going on and why they're attacking us.
Well, so far all we found are zealots who are unwilling to talk.
Where the fuck is my mouse?
Because I know we tried to grab one earlier and ask what was going on, and he just fucking died.
She didn't tell us jack shit. So we find somebody important, beat the crap out of him, keep him alive, and drag him back here.
That is the idea, yes.
And rescue any civilians on the way.
Yes.
I'm just gonna grumpily walk off.
Alright. So, we can't let you out the front door because there is an army of raiders watching it. You can either take the old tunnel that exits into the stream bed, or you can wait till the cloud covers the moon before climbing down some ropes over the back of the keep and trying to sneak out. But it seems kind of risky.
Stream bed it is.
Stream bed
So,
it is. I'm going
The
to
other
grab
things
someone
I would
else's
ask you
bow.
to do.
I'm going to try and steal someone else's bow because I think there's something wrong with mine.
It's like, can I trade blows with you?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave my bow in their place and I'm gonna get a completely new one because there's something wrong.
He happily swaps out a bow in the armory for one of yours.
Okay then.
Why is this not connecting?
All this is just swapping out one longbow for another.
Yep. There we go. Alright, so he also asks you to rescue villagers from the Temple of Shantea and save the mill. Because we've seen movements of them trying to set fire to the town mill, which will starve this town to death.
Look,
Mark the
dude,
mill.
Dude, the dragon's gonna fucking eat your asses here shortly. I think you got bigger problems than the fucking mill right now.
If they... Loki can mark the mill on the
I'm
map.
trying to figure out which one it is. Remember, they don't label their shit.
But- Oh, fucking A, that's right.
Okay, so you see number 3
No.
on the bottom right of the map?
Oh yeah, I see it. That's the mill.
That is the mill. And the other thing he would ask is to save the townsfolk who have barricaded themselves in the temple to Shantea, but raiders have it absolutely surrounded. And they have a battering ram they're building.
Which one's the temple?
Good question.
I want to say it's like top left or top right there.
I want to say the top left as well. But again, they don't label their shit. Of course they were. Anyway. If I ever find out who made this map this way, I will stab them.
Oh.
Okay, so it'd be a square building with other things arranged around it. It would be the top left.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, the top left.
So is that one.
Mhm.
Oh, that's troublesome. Mill's down here. The temple's up here.
Yup. So if the mill is destroyed, the town will starve. If the temple is breached, there are many innocents in the temple. So go ahead, as you're seeing all this, everyone make either insight or performance checks.
Performance.
Performance is my highest one.
Okay. Because you're that far away, it's at this higher DC. And holy fuck, you both got over 20?
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Okay, well that makes things easier. You I doubled the DC and you still made it.
Oh, jeez.
You realize that while they are putting on a show of starting the fire, there's no real damage being done. They're just easily extinguished on the periphery. It doesn't seem like they're actually trying to light the thing on fire.
The mill?
Someone
Correct.
doesn't know much about flour mills.
And you can see shapes through the edges of the windows. So that whole area seems like it's probably an ambush, actually, meant to stop anyone trying to help the town.
Let's hit up the temple. Like, wait, this is all about the mill?
Yeah, the mill is not being set on fire, and is in fact a trap meant for you guys.
I'm going to inform the governor of this.
Understood. Thank you, I'll keep my men away from that area. So, not only was it a trap, it was also meant to distract and pull you away from the temple area.
Looks like we're going to the temple to save some civilians.
So normally you would have noticed that when you went up to the mill if you stopped to observe it. But I let you guys have a chance here because you have such a good view of it at double the DC. And you somehow made it.
It's like, what did I roll again? An 18.
Rats.
Just, you go up on a 20. Yeah. Okay.
Testicles was moved to AFK. Oh my.
I moved him back,
Yeah.
but he's still needed.
Yeah. 'Cause he's been waiting.
That's just fun. Just you both made it.
So what I find funny is that I don't think the person who wrote this module is aware of what happens in dust mills. This is a picture
Main silo
of someone.
explosion.
This is a picture of what happens when you introduce a spark into a flour mill that has dust in the air, like one of the old school flour mills that didn't have proper ventilation and stuff. Let's just say they were mildly flammable. No, mildly greatly explosive.
As I said, they are keeping their fires a great distance from the mill. It's all just for show. They're making very sure that nothing actually catches fire because they have a lot of guys in there. Like a lot of guys in there.
I mean, to be honest, all it would take is us shooting one flaming arrow through the window and we'd take out half their arm with that explosion.
Yeah, and do the in the process.
Do it.
Yeah, we can't destroy the mill. No.
Do it.
No.
Welcome back. So you found out the mission to go stop them from burning down the mill was actually a trap by the enemy who was pretending to burn it down while laying a massive ambush. So instead, you'll want to go up to the temple and save the civilians before the door is busted down.
You can erase the arrows, Angel.
How do I do that?
I'm just saying the arrows.
Probably.
The arrows you marked to mark the mill.
Yes, but
you
how do
can
I delete
erase
them?
this? Select the mouse in the top left. There we go.
I did it, mommy!
Yeah, okay. Or have Loki do it.
You draw a box around them with the mouse tool selected, then just hit backspace and it deletes everything.
So special effects pyrotechnics include non-dairy creamer as a way of producing safe, controlled fire effects.
Huh.
There's a today
Alright,
I learned.
You guys have decided to go on your quest to capture a high-ranking cultist and save the civilians in the sanctuary. But first, you have to make your way through the underground tunnel.
And
So-
we're setting off immediately, I believe.
If you'd like, yes. You are fully healed and ready. Thank you for
Yep,
the
we're setting off.
reminder. I have to advance time now that you have beaten off the dragon. Ow.
Hey, we were
Yeah,
not taking
yeah.
part in its sexual orientation. It was refusing our advances.
At least I'm not the only one whose mind went there when you said beat off.
So, you are led to the cellar beneath the keep, which enters into a narrow tunnel, which is just wide enough to allow you to pass through single file. However, it's locked with an iron-bound door. And you are given the key by the man in charge, whatever his title fucking was.
The governor?
Yeah, the governor, thank you. The governor hands you the key and says, now, this tunnel has not been used for a very long time. It's a secret tunnel for this exact situation. But we've never been besieged before, so things are old down there.
I unlock the door, then hand the key back.
No, you keep the key. You'll lock it on your way out and back
Oh,
in.
it's a lock on both sides?
Yeah, it's not a padlock.
Okay. Exactly.
And remember, keep this secret.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
As you open the door, you see barrels and crates piled behind it. But they're pretty easy to move out of the way. So, the first lock just opens right up, but it does feel a bit stiff and old. And you
I want
enter...
to test something real quick.
Go ahead.
How's that sound?
Rumbly.
It
Yeah,
sounds
no.
like you're dragging sandpaper across a microphone.
It
Yeah.
wasn't sandpaper, it was just a bag of, like, packing bubbles thing. I just
Okay.
put it over the mic. It's like, how's that sound? How
It
bad
sounds
is that?
bad. It sounds real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
So, we're going down into the cellar.
Yep.
Yay! Into the old disused tunnel.
So apparently,
That's not
at
the
some
subject of every horror movie ever.
So apparently there was a place that released colored starch powder into the air, and that caused an airburst explosion in New Taipei, Taiwan, on June 27th, 2015.
Huh.
So, like, when I say dust is explosive,
It's very explosive.
Clearly.
like one of the worst coal mining disasters of all time was a coal dust explosion in China where 34% of the miners working that day were killed.
Jesus.
And it was called by coal dust.
Okay, we're moving on. Locking the
A
door
fellow
behind
man
us.
who loves explosives, I can tell.
Well, that explosion killed 15 and wounded 498. The one in 2015.
The one in Taiwan?
The airburst of colored starch powder killed 15, wounded 498. So it is
Jesus.
not.
It's not something to mess around with.
I don't think airburst is technically the right term for that, though, but yeah.
So as you go down into the tunnel, you see the stream. And you follow the stream along the tunnel as you go. However, you see at the end of the stream, in front of a iron grate blocking the water, is a nest of some sort.
Rat nest.
Give me a sec.
I would have lit a torch, but none of us need torches.
Go ahead and arrange yourself on the right. The green brick is your walkway.
Are you sure that's brick? It looks like slime.
Slimy
There's slime
bricks.
below it. The brick is above it. This is a one-person wide hallway. And the slime is the river.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. How do I move my character?
Click and drag.
From where?
Your character sheet. Or the thing to launch your character sheet.
So under the newspaper-looking thing on the right, the journal, you click on the name of your character and drag it onto the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and arrange your order. And the rat swarms in these nests are not hostile yet. They're just hundreds of rats in their nests.
Where's the exit?
Behind the swarm.
Behind it.
Well, right now would be a great time to have some flour dust.
Something explosive.
Where's Shakes when you need him?
Yeah.
Like I said, once I get Fireball, things are going to start changing. It's going to be a great time. But unfortunately, I didn't even get that here.
Maybe you would actually survive.
You just start smelling weed in the background. He pokes his head from around.
Well, you'd stop
Takes a
going down
lot
if I was
of
playing my
traffic.
healer.
Oh, nice. They changed how swarms work. They're not as horrifying as they were in Pathfinder.
Oh god.
I'm a little bit disturbed that he's only discovering this now.
Yeah, I didn't make this campaign up. It threw it at you.
So, Loki,
Yes.
when did you find a mysterious coin?
Hey, someone noticed it. You don't know when you found it. It's kind of just there now.
It's like I'm not gonna play. I'm not going to play Game of Fate. Is it from this? Is it something you came up with, or is it something incorporated into this?
I have to add my own flavor somehow.
Okay, don't mess with the
It's
coin.
not him.
I don't know. I want to be reckless in this. I kind of want to flip it.
If you
Go
want.
ahead.
Oh.
It's like it's not him. Oh, thank God. Go ahead.
What was the descriptor of
I really
that?
got you paranoid about that character.
Yes. I almost lost my fucking eyes. Oh, I just realized Shake has a peg leg now. I just
Yeah.
remember that.
So did you say you were flipping the coin?
Just give it a flip. Let's see what happens.
The coin arcs through the air, and you feel a presence watching as it slowly curves down and lands perfectly head side up. And then a small bit of smoke starts coming out of the coin.
I can't back up
Out from the
any further.
coin, you see a horrid figure. It actually matches the disgusting face you saw on said coin. This is
Huh.
a horrid demon of sorts, covered in scales with a skull face, claws, and a long tail. Copy image,
I was gonna say we're good to go.
paste. And he comes up and smiles at you. So,
Like, pasted some.
Who is he specifically smiling
make
at?
a D-
Trying to suit me.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You wish to make a deal?
Depends. What kind of deal are we talking?
Come now. You flip the coin, you tell me.
We knew nothing about the coin.
I wouldn't
Look.
do that. I don't know a lot about demons, but I know not to make deals with them.
Can you give me strength in my fists?
Yeah. Yes.
God damn it! Sorry, can I say something? I just imagined a hexblade monk with hand wraps as
Come
his
now.
freaking weapon.
Shake my hand.
Don't
He
do
holds
it.
out his largest claw towards you.
I'm gonna get back to you on it, and I shove the coin back in my pocket.
As you
He's-
pick up the coin, you see him and then vanish in a puff of smoke. And then the coin is back in your pocket.
This point is dope.
Look,
Let's,
okay,
let's
I'm
not
not
do
gonna
that
stop
unless
you.
we have to.
I'm not going to stop you from doing that. Just make sure you're ready for the consequences when you do. Okay?
I love that coin.
I love
Okay.
the consequences, though. That's the best part.
Can I roll a nature or intelligence check about these stupid rat nests that we're trying to get past? Are they scared of fire? If I
They are
light a
beasts that would
torch,
be in nature.
if I light a torch and throw a torch at them, will they run from it?
Okay.
Nature check.
Can I do anything to tell what type of creature that was?
It was obviously a demon of some sort.
Oh god, yeah. A specific demon, I mean. Can't figure out if
Go
it's
ahead and make a
specific.
religion check to find the demon. And
Okay.
you know, the only thing you can think of for swarms is that they're, if not impossible, almost impossible to scare. When they get to that many amounts, not much can frighten them. and you know it's a demon. You can't think of anything specific except that it knows some magic.
Where's my there's my character?
Okay, can I tell with that roll what my chances of sneaking past the rats are?
As long as you don't disturb the nest, they should not be hostile.
All right, then I'm gonna head out in front and I'm gonna sneak past him.
And Flint, you seem to remember a
Ooh,
name
that was bad.
right on the edge of your tip of your tongue, but you can't quite recall it. Maybe if you talk to someone who knows more about demons.
How deep is the water, the sludge?
It is a creek, but it is not advisable to step into it.
There'll be slimes.
How big are the nests?
Enough to take up the widening space is taken up by the nests, with the grate in between them.
Oh,
And Korsky, you start to sneak up towards them.
Mm-hmm.
You see some rats stare at you, but they don't seem to care, because you're not close enough to actually disturb the nest, but they did notice you.
Damn it. All right, so I'm just gonna stop there then.
Alright, can I try sneaking up and seeing if I can get a little closer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, damn
Where's
it!
my
You know what?
stealth?
I should have tried talking to that guy in Infernal or Abyssal. Like, hey, what's up?
Do even worse.
it's like they know you're there.
Now that
Like
you're
a
thinking
train
of
crash.
Abyssal, you realize he was talking in Abyssal directly into your minds, and yet you still understood what he was saying.
Yeah, that's just even proving even more that that's a coin we need to hand off onto someone else.
How about no? You know,
Throw into a volcano.
how's,
Throw into a volcano sounds good.
how's your animal handling, Angel?
Good, but I have a feeling it's not going to matter to rat swarms.
It's like convince them that we're not trying to disturb the
I'm
nest.
a
and we just
fucking
wanna get
druid.
by.
I can't talk to him.
Try your damnedest.
Okay,
Oh, no, I
I
think rats
pantomime
means
to the
harm.
rats that we mean them no harm and that we only wish passage to their territory.
You managed to draw the attention of one before it immediately goes back to
I
gnawing
rolled
on
an
your
animal
emotional
handling
life.
that you should probably look at.
Oh, I see it. But it's a swarm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Does anyone have like a... Does anyone
They
have some like,
cannot be-
cheese you throw?
They cannot be tamed as a swarm.
You're not gonna tend to just like, can we get passage through?
They
You got one.
don't understand that concept. They just understand mess with our nest and you die. You can get through as long as you don't mess with the nest. It would be an acrobatic. They already know you're there, so it would be an acrobatics to try and pick your way to the gate without disturbing the nest.
I'm gonna go for it.
I'm gonna go for it.
The whole party immediately surges forth with super light high steps. And because
Hey, Error
their rolls
ML,
were so much...
we're about to lose to rats. You want to watch?
Hi, Error.
Rats, we are the rats.
Because their
Celebrate one
rolls
another
were
birthday
so much
bash.
higher, they stopped Korsky right before he stepped into the middle of a nest. And they were able to stop you.
I just
You're able-
imagined.
You were able to get to the gate and try the key.
I try the key.
The lock refuses to turn, so give me a dexterity check to try and finesse your way through with the key.
Dex or dex save?
A dexterity check, not a save.
Oh! Oh!
Nice.
We're about to be eaten by rats, boys!
A massively loud
Where are the rats?
click. You hear a massively loud click as the key snaps off into the lock. That was very loud. And the rats are staring at you. You have 1 round to make a strength check to force the grate open. Or run, whichever you prefer.
Knuckles.
I
Sorry, I
throw
was
my
trying to find a
strength.
song for this.
I think both of us should try and attempt this, and I am going to try and assist as best I can.
I didn't even assist.
I'm gonna
You
give it a
can't click
try.
to it, Cello. Only okay. So it fails, and go ahead and roll me initiatives.
Damn it. Also, we're locked out of the keep now.
Yep.
No, you can go back to the keep easily.
Hey,
I
isn't
locked
one of
the
us a
door
rogue
behind
who can
us.
pick locks?
Oh shit, you're right, and the key's broken. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Really, we have a rogue. Also, shouldn't the key break on that one?
Also
On
got
a
us.
scale of a certain amount or higher, because of the rusted and destroyed gate, it's basically sawed through the key with how shitty it was. Korski,
I'm just gonna lean over. I'm gonna lean over to Cello. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fucking kill that one-eyed bastard.
Not his fault.
Fucking bullshit it is.
You guys
He
are
really
trapped
should.
in an underground tunnel with 2 swarms of rats.
But he really should send people down here to clean up.
He didn't think there would ever be a need for it. This tunnel's
Oh
older
no,
than
we're
he is.
only locked in here and being completely surrounded by rabid dragons. No, there's no need to check the back door. No, I shall blindly send people down there to die.
Ain't
The more people he sent, the higher the chance of getting caught and
You know, I
ruining
know-
that entrance.
Can still
know
check the
nobody's made
back
it back.
damn door.
I know nobody's made it back, but I have a good feeling about you guys.
also Angel, you're first and you're on the front line. Have fun with that.
No, I am screwed. Guess what I'm doing?
Moving
I'm
to the back.
swinging with a short sword.
Swarms can only attack enemies in the same square as them.
Congratulations. We're all gonna die.
Ooh.
Luckily, I do not have a crit fail deck on me for this system.
I do.
Always got it ready.
Luckily, I don't have a...
I can
Oh.
give it to you.
Oh no. So your blade just kind of clinks on the ground, and all the rat's eyes just look right at you.
I'm gonna scream an infernal. Sup.
One.
I'm
Just
gonna look.
one
I'm gonna
away.
look. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at Flynn's character. I can't remember his name at the moment. And
Not
I'm gonna go
what you.
hand me the fucking coin. Just hand it here.
It's a bonus action to flip the coin if you really want to.
Hand me the fucking coin.
Can we use the? Well, I guess we can't know if we could use it multiple times or not.
Oh, my
Right,
character.
this is like different.
My character's about to die. Just understand, this is the end of this character.
Angel,
Yeah.
you can move through ally squares.
That's true, but that
The
said,
swarm does not provoke.
we're.
As I said before, it can only attack things in the same square as it.
All right, I will fall back.
Do you still want to flip the coin?
I'm gonna hold on to it for now because I have a feeling shit's about to go sideways.
Okay.
That's kind of what I thought to too. I think we'll have to flip it if it's gone bad.
You hear the screech of rats as they charge. What was this guy's name? To Acus.
Yep, I hid behind the other rogue.
You're ranging though.
Luckily, his boots are thick enough to protect him from the first attack of the swarm. And Salo, you now have a hostile swarm next to you.
Stabbing. Okay, what can I do?
Because they are sharing a square with an ally, if you crit fail, you will stab your friend.
So just a nat one.
Yep.
You mean like I did?
Luckily, they weren't in the same square as someone.
Oh, thank goodness it wasn't that one.
Go ahead and roll damage. It's not hard to hit a shit ton of rats.
Loki.
Yes?
I have it set to automatically roll damage as well.
Oh, I see. And that is piercing damage?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
You stab and impale 2 or 3 rats as the rest keep swarming.
Hey, who wants barbecued rat after this?
Do you want to move or stay there?
I'm gonna move there.
Oh, chew.
Hey,
All right.
Angel.
What just happened?
Angel,
Yeah.
you now have flanking on this rat swarm. If
You
can
do
flank
understand
it.
that my rolls have indicated to me that this character is going to die. There's no rescuing this character, right? So far, they have managed to shoot one person. Once.
And you pissed off the rat swarm, so they are your priority target, sadly. Which unfortunately caught what is face in it. They are going through Icus's bones to get to you.
Oh, so wait, it is going towards Angel's character, then I wasn't going
Yeah.
to live. I
Because
thought they were
of
going to stay
Angel's
on
tail,
Angus.
they alerted the horde.
There's no zombies.
Vermintide.
Oh, God. Okay,
Knuckle Chew.
Knuckle Chew.
Yeah, I'm gonna
choose
go
you.
up to
Damn it, Loki.
I'm gonna go up to that same horde of rats that he just attacked, and I'm going to do this to them.
Falco! Sorry, what?
I put a gif in the
The penguin.
Discord.
The flamingos.
the two back.
The flamingos.
Oh, I remember that one. Oh, that brings back memories. And both of those are hits. Go ahead and roll your bludgeoning damage. Alright, so grand total of 12. You realize your attacks aren't making as big a dent as they should be because it's a swarm. So no
There's a
one's
bunch of
attack
rats
has
go
full
fly.
damage. It has resistance to piercing and bludgeoning as far as you can tell.
It has resistance to single target
first-
attacks.
This first swarm is almost down to half their number now after that little display.
How many are in the storm?
24 each swarm.
Yeah.
Find a storm.
So rats are freaking
Acus
surg.
just starts swinging around. Oh god, get him off, get him off, get him off, get him off! With the little 2 daggers.
Oh,
He does well with them.
Get him off, get him off, get him off! And he stabs a couple more rats. And then the swarm runs off into the sewage and vanishes beneath the water.
Oh, that's not good. It's coming back as a
Scatters.
yokai.
No, it didn't scatter. It stayed as a swarm, it's just gone.
I mean, it ran for its life, kind of scatter.
Yeah, yeah. The next swarm has something in its way, so it goes for the nearest opponent. Swarm! No.
No.
Yeah.
So, Angel, you're saying something about your character dying.
Yeah, well, I said we're all gonna die.
It's never too late.
Don't. We don't need it. Flamingos.
Alright, well, I am sorry, Flynn's character. I apologize now.
Oh no. I'm gonna be killed again.
Die! Your arrow manages to impale a few rats. Go ahead and roll the damage. Unfortunately, it only impales a single rat.
Well, it's an arrow. It makes sense. Stabbing these rats.
While the
to death.
swarm is slowly trying to crawl up the monk's leg, a single arrow hits a guy on the outside of the swarm. Got you, bro!
Stabbing.
I was literally like, I'm sorry, and then the arrow comes by and kills a rat. It's like,
And
this
then
is
the-
what I can do!
And then a spear comes by and just impales 9 of them in one go.
He gets 9, and I only get 1 when I did 4
What?
damage, and he only does a little bit over half.
It's
Yeah,
just
what?
flavor, that's not the actual damage dealt.
Okay.
And Knuckle Chew.
I'm just gonna keep doing that motion because I freaking love it. Just walk around in circles, kicking whenever I can.
You hear some faint Russian music in the background. Go ahead and roll damage.
God, that's even worse.
As one foot kicks the other. Roll damage for both of them. Alright, so that's...
13.
Alright, and you deal 3 damage to yourself. And the swarm is still swarming.
You're kicking your own
Did
ass.
he
at
punch
this
himself in the
point.
crotch? Please tell
He
me he
was-
punched himself in his
Foot.
crotch.
He did the split a little too hard and fell down a little hard, and the rats took the opportunity to nibble.
Fuck off.
Sick bastard.
As your rogue friend comes in with dual daggers and just closes their eyes and blindly swings in a panic. And then the swarm moves on to its next victim, who is in the way. What happened to my 20s from earlier? These guys deal so much damage. They could one-shot you, but they can't hit.
Step. It's like,
Go
really,
deep.
guys?
Oh. It's awful. I love it. I'm so
The rats are
happy.
like, hey man, did you know elves taste like shit?
I was agreeing with Angel that this would kill them because they do so much damage. I don't want to kill you guys. I'm putting that out there right now. I don't want you dead. But this rat swarm is some bullshit. Anyway, Korsky.
It's like the GM. You know, this rat swarm could kill you. Uh-huh. But you know, I don't want it to. Uh-huh. But I'm still gonna let it kill you. Uh-huh. Well, you could
yeah.
just not have the rat swarm. And he's like, yeah.
But then we're
But...
going against the book. The book is love. The book is life.
In Loki's case, that's an actual excuse. Also, Angel, it's your turn.
Well, they're close enough now for me to do this. I hope I don't roll a 1.
Hurry, roll your damage.
It's still shit damage.
Okay. You scream out, "Fucking rats!" as you kill them, and you notice they're down to about half their number, and then run off into the water.
They're regrouping. Keep your eyes open.
Now, you are trapped down below. Do you
Knuckle
have...
Chew.
Yes, Error. If I had an area attack or a gas effect, that would be awesome. But I'm a level 1 archer. My abilities are get eaten or not get eaten.
I'm a level 1 warlock.
Tools?
Literally, all
Does
I can do
anyone
is shoot
feel
an arrow at things.
Yes.
Arrow
okay.
hits, I'm good.
One moment. AFK for a second.
Alright.
Go ahead and give me a strength check to break the door.
Hey, good. Knuckles.
We don't have
I'm
bait.
going for it.
Oh!
I just punch it open. One
Boom!
I tell you
It's
what,
like-
It's beautiful.
I will try and pick the lock. It's not happening.
I don't think you need to, Angel.
No, they're not starving. They're angry. We interrupted their. These rats aren't starving because they have plenty of human meat to feast upon. They're worried about us messing with their nests, their babies. This isn't about food. This is about territory, and you never want to mess with an animal's territory.
I don't think the sleight of hand is needed.
I pick open the lock just to show off, and then I punch it open.
Alright, so what was... Sorry, I was distracted. What's up?
Knuckles rolled a nat 20 to punch open the door.
So the door clatters with a massive bang, lands on the ground, and just kind of lays there. You now have your way out open, and your rogue offers to use his thieves' tools to show you the way to get the other door open.
That I actually, because I remember there being a lock, I did a sleight of hand. I think I have that as well.
Can you pull the other piece of the key out?
No. Also, the door is destroyed.
Wait. Can I use prestidigitation to get the rest of the key, the other half of the key out?
Let's find out.
No.
Nah, yeah.
So I just leave the broken key there on the floor, and we're moving on.
Alrighty.
Real quick, I
Hey.
just want to ask you a question. Do I happen to see anything that's flammable nearby?
Yes.
What?
Just
Your
some
hair.
Just some what?
Some crates.
Okay. I'm just going to start a fire down here and let this asshole upstairs deal with it.
And you all come out near a creek. Would everyone please give me perception?
I'm gonna stop him from lighting the fire.
Okay.
Let's not do that. Find some
But
other
it
way
will
to
burn
take
out the
advantage.
rats before we come back.
And it will also alert the enemy to passageway.
Fine. Sigh,
what was it,
rolls
Loki?
their eyes and walks out.
Perception, everyone.
I'm gonna
That's
fail
funny.
it. Why do you want me to roll it?
You can't see any enemies, but you feel them watching. There's an ambush out here due to all the noise you made.
I'm pretty sure I don't see or feel anything.
No, you just start walking out perfectly fine, Korsky.
I got Korsky by the shoulder. Hold up. Hold up.
Someone needs to end this character. Put them out of their fucking misery.
As you say, hold up, you hear a screech from the woods. So,
then the blackness
Flynn and
envelops
Cello,
us.
Yep.
Flynn and Cello, you guys get to participate in the combat. Hooray.
All I see is darkness.
Dang.
What? Oh, son of a... Why does it keep doing this? I had everything hidden as well. Can you see now?
I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh.
Tell it, I'll try and refresh too. Oh,
Oh,
wait, now I
there
can
it
see
is.
something.
It was dynamic lighting being dumb.
Yeah.
So we need to experiment with dynamic lighting before we actually do a session. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh. That. Great.
Is it just kobolds?
Nope.
Hello.
Do you want me to roll my initiative now, or am I just not part of this fight?
You roll your initiative now. The way surprise rounds work in 5th edition is they're a normal round, but if you are not part of the surprise round, you just lose your turn.
You know, I gotta figure out how you're modifying my rolls to be so bad.
Well, I do have a fudge roll button, but I think it only works on mine.
Okay, shit. Sorry.
Do games actually have a fudge roll light?
Yeah. Let me try it out, see what it does. It says fudge 2. I rolled 2d fudge dice, which either fudges it or doesn't, I assume. Yeah, so the fudge dice roll, you roll an extra die to add or lose one.
I think that's a different.
like
That's a kind
either-
of. There's a specific
You could.
D&D system, not a system, but role-playing system that uses fudge dice.
What is that?
Hmm.
Oh, there's 2 of them. More rogue, more bandits. I'd love if Knuckles and Cello could get their own form of pack tactics.
It'd be fucking nice. Okay, so it's
Pack tactics.
15 and 16. So it's 17 and... Okay, now. Okay, 17, 16. I don't know what fixed it, but I'm no changing or adjusting numbers, so that's nice.
Use the door as a shield. It's an iron grate.
Yeah, it's not a very good shield.
I have the good shield.
Full of that thing.
Korsky is not working this one. Cello!
Sup, bitch?
Yeah,
The
so
kobold lies in wait, and you just charge right at it. Sup, bitches!
Hi! And scare attack.
You spear, and it dodges just outside of your spear tip every time. And then both of them lash out back at you. Oh, give me a sec, gotta fix that. There we go. Kobold, pack tactics! Rah! Oh, thank goodness for pack tactics. They're all
16.
misses,
Ting, ting.
as these ones rapidly attack the party as well.
oh god, are the rats back?
No.
I meant that to be my character's reaction to hearing fighting.
How is Angel the only one they hit? He was the only one they didn't have advantage against.
So, there's something wrong with this character, Angel. I'm sorry.
Someone needs to kill this character. I'm not kidding you. This character is gonna have to die. I'm thinking about just flipping the coin just to see what happens and ending this fucking character one way or another.
You take 4 damage.
What was that? What hit me?
You are now aware of the enemies, but your turn's already passed. Oh. And the two cultists light up their hands, and then all the kobolds lightly glow.
They all get blessing again.
Yup. Knuckle
Can you
chew!
Stop with the blessing.
I grab Angel's character's head and just twist it really hard. Okay, now.
You see, the thing is, I'm not entirely
Your
opposed to that
suffering
at this
ends
point.
now.
Right?
Shh, your suffering ends now.
Snap.
Hippity
Oh,
happity, your
God.
neck goes snappity.
Neck goes snappity.
But Angel, I'm just gonna say it now. Ranger is a horrible class.
I've
I
seen
like Ranger.
when it gets to higher levels, it can actually be really powerful and really awesome. But you have to
Oh,
get
yeah.
past the first few levels of failure.
Yeah. Knuckle chew.
Alright.
Falcon
I'm-
Push.
And
going to
unfortunately,
take
my
this-
character is cursed and an archer.
I slap this kobold so hard at 180 degrees and I grab its tail and attempt to throw it into the river.
Let's see how that works, shall we?
Watch him nat 20.
If he does, it's an instant kill. So close.
Not nat 20,
So
but
cool.
holy hell.
Not one. So you smack the kobold, go to grab its tail, and instead grab your own hand and kind of just spin. But you do deal damage for the first hit. So you smack the kobold. It dies from the impact, and then you do a little hand-in-hand pirouette on the spot, ballet style.
I did.
Stop showing
I
off.
tried-
Now you're just being a prick. Okay? Now you're just being a prick.
This happened these things 5 times. I'm tired of these. I want to show off to them.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Ha! Stab! And he kills one of the kobolds. Jesus fucking hell, that rapier. Gorski!
You're the cultist.
I'm not even gonna bother to look at what I'm gonna roll here.
Oh, jeez.
You're not gonna bother to look, huh? I'd say you should bother to look.
Alright, so I actually hit for once.
As soon as you lost all hope, that's what it was waiting for.
So I guess I was shooting at this one.
Why not hit a cultist?
I didn't see a cultist.
Right there and right there, cultists. They just blend in with the freaking terrain.
Yup.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the thing that's
Ambush
closer.
cultist.
It makes sense. It has to be within arm's reach for me to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
And which one did you say you shot?
That one.
Your arrow pierces through his head, out the other side and into the bushes as his body just slowly crumples into the water.
Hey guys, I'm thinking I should give up on this whole long range thing. It's just a thought.
I got a spare sword if you need one. Sell it?
Maybe you should grab a
No,
crossbow.
no, I'm pretty shit with those two. I just need to like be close enough that I can put the arrow against their chest.
Grab a crossbow. Try that.
Or a gun.
Loki.
Shit. I'm gonna flip the coin.
Oh,
Why?
okay. A small puff of smoke rises.
I want a weapon with infinite ammo that shoots as a crossbow, but like a mixture between a crossbow and a cannon. That's the best way I can describe a gun, right?
I guess. Loki? So,
Alrighty. You wanted...
Loki,
Yes?
does your world even have the existence of guns?
No.
And thus I am asking an infernal deity, in his own language, mind you,
Missile.
for A mixture between a cannon and a crossbow.
Cannons even.
You said infinite ammo?
Preferably.
He holds out his hand to you.
I shake his hand.
You've got a deal.
And
Give
welcome to
yourself a heavy crossbow.
That's not what I meant.
No, just wait. You get a heavy crossbow with no bolts. It glows red and deals 1d12 piercing damage.
Oh!
And what does that cost?
He didn't
Your
mention a
soul.
cost.
Alright, well, it's been nice hanging out with you guys.
And are you able to use martial ranged weapons?
I'm able to use martial weapons. I'm not sure about martial ranged weapons. And I'm realizing
I'll
I
double
don't
check.
have proficiency in crossbows.
You are able to use this crossbow as it is attuned to you. This is your personal crossbow. No one else can use it.
So there's no cost. There's literally no cost.
The coin
Because no
is
one
still
else.
in your hand, but the face on it is smiling.
Oh boy.
Okay, and so you said what does it roll?
1d12 for damage. It is a heavy crossbow that does not need to be reloaded.
I look back at the coin. What are you?
There is no response.
Yeah.
So instead of 1d10, it does 1d12.
Correct.
It wants to do 1d12 plus my dex. Is that okay?
Yes.
Alright, there we go. It's in the system.
And the whole thing glows red and is attuned to you. Which means only you can ever use it. Okay. Cello, your turn. And although it got rid of your other weapons, it is now your only weapon.
Oh, so
I
have
forgot
get
to
rid
mention
of...
that. I apologize.
So you can use martial range weapons.
Perfect.
It's simple and martial weapon. Stabbing this kobold to death. The one directly in front of me. Stabbing this kobold to death.
Hold on. The kobold is now stabbed to death.
Next.
The best part is, even though you made a deal with a demon, you're still not evil. Hooray. The kobold stabs you back. Poorly. What's your AC? Too high?
16.
Yeah. And both of the acolytes start glowing themselves.
Wait, doesn't that kobold have bliss?
Yeah, but even with the +4, it won't be able to hit you.
Oh god.
Hey, the Beard Gamer, thank you. I'm doing pretty well today. Yep, we're killing kobolds. I just made a deal with the devil because my character is cursed with bad rolls, so I figured I'd try something new. Might as
Knuckle
well.
chew!
I'm gonna run over to this cultist while sidestepping the kobold to make sure it doesn't get a stab at me. And I'm gonna put my arms up and then 1-inch punch it.
Now.
You are terrible at the 1-inch punch.
Oh!
That is a nat failure on that 1-inch punch. I think you may
Also-
have just tapped it.
Before that, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, he's got the misdirection
You succeeded and then failed to hit twice.
thing. Loki, you sure you don't want that crit fail?
Eh,
What?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's punishment
Oof.
enough to get 2 in a row.
Yes.
So the Beard Gamer, there is supposed to be 4 of us, but one person's kind of out this week, so it's just the 3 of us in the DM. We have myself. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome aboard, man. So I have myself, who's playing Korsky the Wanderer, who just made a deal with the devil, and High Elf Ranger. We have Flynn, who is playing. What's your character again?
Knucklechew.
Knucklechew. Sounds like Pikachu, but he's a lot more into fisting things. And then we have what was your character's name?
Turner.
Solo something?
Cello Shadowheart. Hexblade Warlock.
Who likes to make things evil? Yeah, fisting things. Sorry, man. This is an 18+ channel.
Yes, and our current player for the vote is out for the day. Hey, Angel, you get to try out the new crossbow. Have fun.
I'm gonna look at the so it's this guy right here and this guy right here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna finish looking over what I'm assuming is a very awesome looking, in gilded crossbow with like brass fittings and etchings on the side of it, and I'm gonna lower it at the guy. I'm gonna go, let's see if this actually does anything.
As you aim it at him, you see the draw pull back on itself, and a deep red air bolt forms, ready to shoot. The bolt flies wide and vanishes as soon as it passes its target.
I saw myself in the devil for a crossbow that doesn't hit.
And you lost all your other weapons too, so that's fun. Cello?
Yep, we're playing Roll20 here, gamer.
It's like I just judged it through a crossbow. I'm like, seriously?
Oh, I imagine it looks like amazing. You see this bolt fly out. It's got, like, as it ripples across the ground, it's got a dust trail, and it hits across the water, and the water parts for it, and it flies up, and it just goes right past the dude. And he's just like, a little bit of wind ruffles his cloak, and he's like, the fuck?
Stab the kobold.
I'm kind of disappointed now.
Oh god!
The kobold is missed. And he will not be missed.
So my character's gonna look down at the crossbow, look over at Cello, and go, God damn it!
I bet if you put that thing against your own head and try to kill yourself, you'd still miss.
I bet it would.
Nat 1, it's an enemy.
Put that one and kill one of you guys.
I will need what's your name? Knucklechew to make a saving throw.
Also, I move up into the guy's face.
A dexterity saving throw.
Actually, no. I moved there instead.
Alright. A radiant fire appears below the feet of you and the rogue, but you both dodge out of the way before it can cause any damage. Knucklechew, please give me a wisdom save. Alrighty, now go ahead and make your attack.
With advantage.
I'm gonna ask him, hey, do you know what capital Bangkok... I've ruined it. Capital Thailand is?
No, that's in character now. Hey, do you know what the capital of Bangkok? And then you punch him in the face.
Yeah. Why did you do that? Wisdom to... no, wait, that's a different one, yeah.
That's gotta be canon now.
You know the capital of Bangkok is? Back. And my character's like, he's not fucking stupid, and he can still hit things.
I can't
And then
believe
you
I
hear
messed
from
that up
across
the
the
whole
river,
time with
I
you.
can't!
Oh, boy.
Wanna try again?
I'm gonna begin cursing at the crossbow, telling it that its mother was a ill-formed goat who was raped by an obscene pig.
As you get angrier, you see the glow kind of brighten up even more.
Oh
As
God.
another dark
So
bolt
I'm gonna before I pull the trigger on this, I'm gonna play up the scene. So my character's holding this crossbow on this
Cursing.
this one right here, cursing madly and loudly, face red. You're starting to see ripples and waves of power coming off this crossbow. It's glowing bright red. You hear it, you can feel it humming, and then my character pulls the trigger, and fucking nat 20's it.
Do damage. Okay. So you dealt. Boy. You dealt 10 damage to the acolyte. And then we all see your face immediately pale. And it seems like you are just completely white as a sheet, head to toe.
Uh-oh.
You lose
Like that.
10 hit points to extreme blood loss.
It uses your own life force as ammo.
Oops.
I'm so glad that was not more damage than that. Can you imagine finding out what your cool crossbow does as it kills you?
That's
So-
very much my character's shtick at this point.
Crossbow is it does massive amounts of damage, auto loads itself, and has cool visual effects. And every bolt that connects with an enemy drains your blood and their blood in equal amounts and feeds it to your contractor.
Except the way D&D works, the enemies always have
Congratulations,
a
you have
larger...
made a blood sacrifice.
The problem is, in D&D, enemies always have a larger health pool than the player characters do, so that will very quickly kill my character and not do much to anyone else.
It's still a very damaging weapon. Even if it's cursed as fuck. So, turns out making deals with demons is very dangerous.
Well, fuck.
And now you know why he took away your other weapons.
Yep.
I have a dagger you could use if that'll help. I'm never gonna use it.
Yeah, probably gonna need
Your
that.
rogue friend also lets you borrow his short bow if you want.
I've got a
But
scimitar if you want to use it.
Yeah, I will.
We're
I
all
will take
willing
the
to
short
offer you
bow.
weapons, Angel.
I will take the short bow. I'm gonna put the crossbow in the backpack. It was too good to be true.
The glow vanishes as soon as it's out of your hands.
I told you, don't make a deal unless you're ready to accept the consequences.
I will shoot you with it right now if you want.
It does so much damage, but damn that drawback.
If you shot me, you'd kill yourself.
Very true.
And I would probably kill you too.
Also true. So you managed to stop them from calling for any reinforcements and take them out somewhat quietly. So the secret of the tunnel is probably still safe.
We should probably hide the bodies. Why were you trying to tame a hellhound, the Beard Gamer? That sounds like an interesting choice of actions.
Loki,
Yes?
I'm going to drag the bodies into the sewer and throw them into the sludge.
Alrighty.
Feed the rats.
Also, can I move like plants around to hide the hole more?
Give me a survival.
Angel, mind helping me with this?
Yeah, what do you need me to roll?
Survival.
Survival. One person does it, one person supports it. Doesn't matter, okay. So
Someone
together
really
you
does
managed to
just-
cover up the entrance pretty well.
I haven't seen a dice roll, like in combat or for a skill check, that's above like 12.
As you just got a nat 20.
Well,
That's
on the
just-
crossbow that was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might just hand this to the enemy and have them shoot it at me because it's probably going to be more effective at killing them than I am.
Well, it
Only you
requires
can use
attunement, so they would
spell.
have to take a day of attuning themselves
I'll
to this
wait.
crossbow. So the name of this crossbow is the Blood Cannon.
Bullshit. I think I'll just stick with bullshit. In fact, I'm just going to etch bullshit into the stock.
You are unable to damage it.
Oh, you know what?
All
I'm
right.
going to give it as a gift to the one-eyed guy.
You have snuck out of the secret entrance, which is marked by a 2 on your map.
What alignment are you, Angel?
I am chaotic neutral.
Okay. It's like, if you're not chaotic, if you're not neutral, you're definitely evil.
Well, remember, as far as I'm concerned, he sent us down into that rat-infested hole to die. So I feel like giving him a perfectly good working crossbow that will end him if he ever uses it is an apt exchange in tricky favors.
That is a chaotic neutral revenge. I will accept it. An evil revenge would be forcing him to use it.
I'll even warn him.
Neutral, good.
This is cursed. Try not to use it. But it does
A-
massive amount. I'll leave out the part that was left out with me. It does massive amounts of damage. I'll leave out the part where it kills him in the process.
Yeah, you won't. All he did was not mention who it does that damage to. He gave you exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm not arguing.
Yep. So, do you guys want to call that a night or continue sneaking around to your destination and then call it?
We could probably sneak through. 11:30.
It's a snack, a snack. It's a snack, a snack.
A Goliath sorcerer and a Goliath rogue. You know, actually, I don't know that much about D&D, but I'm assuming a Goliath rogue would be interesting since that would have some difficulty hiding. And being dexterous.
So, for every... For every 3 squares you travel, I will need either a dex save if you're being sneaky, or just roll a random encounter to see if you find anything. Which do you wish to try? Your luck
gonna try and
or
be
your
sneaky.
saves?
Let's do Dex.
I'm good with the deck saving, yeah.
As a warning, if even a single character fails their stealth check, because it's a stealth, not just a straight dex save.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, for every 2 fails is 1 encounter.
So we're absolutely going to run into encounters. I'm sorry, I'm here.
So far, you have snuck around without finding anything. Go ahead and make another save, everyone.
So is it a dexterity save, or are we doing a dexterity like a stealth?
It's a stealth roll.
It's a stealth roll.
Okay.
Loki
Okay.
keeps saying deck save.
That's because it has it listed as a dex check stealth. So I keep seeing dex and saying. Okay. So Korsky stumbles due to blood loss.
Is anyone surprised? Anyone?
Due to their severe untreated blood loss. And you hear enemies heading your way, but they haven't found you yet. Give me another round of stealth to counteract that nat 1.
From all of us.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get a 13 for all of
Fucking
these.
nat 20. Not only do you counteract it, you make your way deeper into town. Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
They just won't. The game just won't let my character die. That's what's going on.
Correct.
Angel?
Yeah, one more stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat 9. Congratulations! We're back here again.
Why are we back here?
Because this is now a city street. Because I'm lazy.
Ah.
Or rather than lazy, I'm unprepared. At all times.
Repurpose
Because my
that
prep
sense.
time was taken up with bullshit today. Hooray! Oh, no, I can't use that because it's stupid. Where are you? Come here. There we go. A pack of 6 kobolds are waiting for you around the bend. Huzzah! Roll initiative.
You can attempt to intimidate them first.
You may.
Like, okay, more kobold. You lot are just cannon fodder to us. So we'll let you live and go on. You just have to leave us alone.
Small question. What language?
Draconic.
Do you speak Draconic?
Yes, I do.
Can I back him up on that and do an assist with an intimidation?
Gives him a +2, yes. If you succeed.
And I also
Okay, that's 22.
I can speak Draconic. So.
Yeah.
I have done a better thing backing up Corgi.
I can't speak Draconic, but I'm gonna try and creep one out by looking at this one going, oh my god, I love this one. These things are just so cute. I want it.
Intimidation like freaking out.
You see them cover their private parts and run off into the distance, screaming like little girls.
Burner only rolled a 10.
I wasn't going to give it to you. Oh, that was initiative I was looking at.
Yeah.
Whatever, I already said it. I wasn't going to give it to you, but that Flynn just... Oh, goodness.
I've seen enough cute bolts. I just automatically think of cute bolts, so I think of kobolds. It's a problem.
Clearly, but it helped in this case.
And make stealth checks again, please. While I make a quick adjustment to Knuckle Chew.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Knuckle Chew now has a tag associated with their name.
Uh-oh.
Kobold Philiac.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
Go ahead and make another stealth check, everyone. Oh, damn. And one final stealth check. Damn, guys. You guys are good at that shit.
Well, the last 3 have been over 20, which is surprising me. It means my character is coming close to their end, I think. Let's all cheer.
He's such a sweet reckless stuff. Because the point if they die, for the benefit.
So, you see outside the temple 3 main groups. One group is battering the front doors with their ram. A second group is circling the temple in a screeching mob. And the last group is heaping burning straw against the back door. Altogether, they are way more than you can handle. But you guys can try and find a way to get in without fighting them all at once.
Can we isolate the group that's trying to burn down the doors?
You can try.
What do
How
you
many
want
are
us to...
at that group?
You are the one burning down the back door. There are 2 cultists and 6 kobolds. Very close to the temple's back door.
Oh, it's only 2 cultists and 6 kobolds. Oh, we can handle that.
Their fire is not producing a lot of flame, but is making a lot of smoke to cover the back of the temple and the surrounding 30 feet of ground. So it's all lightly obscured.
Well, that seems like it just works in our favor.
But it means ranged attacks are not very good, because if you're too far away, it becomes heavily obscured.
That's great, because I'm not great with ranged attacks anyways. Let me get within two squares of them, and I can probably hit them.
How many people are at the battering ram?
The battering ram has 2 cultists, 6 kobolds, and what the fuck is that? Give me a sec.
That's always great when the GM's like, what the fuck is this?
So we've got capture target.
I don't want just base stats, those are helpful. I want to know what it is. It is a medium humanoid covered head to tail in... You're not sure if the tail is real or artificial, but it's covered head to tail in dragon-shaped armor. All you can see is that it is some form of humanoid and is wearing heavy plate armor that is all dragon-shaped.
Is that a dragonborn?
Anyone who's played Oblivion, imagine the dragon bone armor mod, and then add on an actual dragon skull for the helmet.
Oblivion or Skyrim?
I think you're thinking of
Skyrim,
Skyrim.
sorry. Skyrim.
Because there wasn't dragons in Oblivion.
No, I meant Skyrim, yeah.
Well, other than Akatosh, but that's more of like a godling thing.
And the guys circling around, screaming and patrolling, are 3 cultists, 10 kobolds, and 2 ambush drakes, in a mob stretching 50 feet.
I feel like
as you watch,
back door and using the smoke to obscure our escape with the people, because we're not here to save the temple, we're here to save the people.
As you watch, you see the patrolling group covers one side of the building every 2 minutes. So if you're going to take out a group, you will have a grand total of 6 minutes at best until the massive amount of reinforcements come.
Okay, so we wait till the mob is gone, then we ambush the back door.
That's my vote.
Yeah.
Even though that Dragonborn, if it's a Dragonborn, could be a target of interest.
Get the people out, get the people moving, and then we can take out the target of interest, because we don't want to...
This is a rescue mission first and foremost.
We don't want to...
Yeah.
We don't want to risk the people for what might be a useful piece of information.
This is true.
So our first goal.
What is that?
Sorry, I wasn't watching. What's what?
That.
Just some various miscellaneous buildings around.
Okay. So. So we're making to the back door, Loki.
Yep. I'm making the map, a map now.
Okay.
Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Go ahead and put
Yep.
you guys on there. The back door for this map will be this opening here. What in the hell happened to that guy?
No idea.
Alrighty, and anyone more than 15 feet away is heavily obscured, which means you can't shoot them.
Magic missile.
Heavily obscured means you don't get line of sight to see them. So, give me a second. I will show you what this all means. Or tell you what this all means. So, when something is heavily obscured, you cannot see at all. You cannot see anything more than 15 feet away. And the whole area is lightly obscured, which means you have disadvantage on anything to do with perception that relies on sight.
Quick question. Will this fight take more than 10 minutes?
Likely, but not guaranteed. It all depends on how you roll.
Because I'm just
So-
thinking, like,
This
10
would be a
minutes
good
is
place
a
to
usual
end it
stop
if you would
time.
like.
okay. Yeah, let's end it here.
All right.
Is everyone else okay with that?
We're not going to continue
Wait a
on
minute
without Burner, right?
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work out so well.
But we could hold it to a vote on whether we have this fight first or not.
But I'm
I
not
might
going
even
to keep
force him to
Burner
be here
up.
if
He's
he
probably
rather
got
get
work in
off.
the morning, man.
Okay, sounds like everyone's okay with calling it here.
I'm not going to force someone to stay up if they're tired.
Alrighty.
Tired and work in the morning.
Well, sadly there is no XP because we're doing the achievement point, whatever the story point.
Well, I
level
thought we were
ups.
doing experience points. I have 182 experience points. But, so you changed that?
So did I, but it suggested against doing that because it can apparently get... So, like, you guys avoided the huge ambush at the mill, which makes you not get as much XP. Why would I punish you for avoiding a trap?
That's fair.
So rather than encouraging you all to be murder hobos, going around killing everything for XP, we'll just do the plot point progression. Because it's
but my
heavily
character-
suggested in this game.
My character would make such an exceptionally weird murder hobo, just repeatedly trying to stab someone over and over again, and slowly cutting their
And they wouldn't
outline
even
into a
realize it
brick
after-
wall.
After a while, they wouldn't even realize you were actively trying to murder them. They're just like, oh, hey, there's Frank again, shooting arrows to say hello.
They're trying to shake my hand with a knife, and what are they doing?
Yeah, see?
I'm half tempted to just take the crossbow and try and shoot one of the kobolds, and then call it a night and have a new
However-
character for tomorrow.
I will not let you go unrewarded for your efforts. So everyone can choose one weapon, just a basic weapon that you can use, and you will have found it among the town and have a free weapon with you.
Oh, so I can get my longbow back.
Exactly. I
But I
guess.
find a bigger pair of fists.
That doesn't
He's
really work
he's
for
just
me.
carved out a couple of stone fists, and he's using them like Hulk fists.
Bernie, you already found a shield.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't work for me and testicles.
Well, he can get like spiked knuckles or something like that. Those should be a weapon.
But
Yeah,
it's
I'll see
not.
what it is. There's not even like any kind of brass
No, like
knuckles or any
pugilist
kind of thing
fists
hold.
or anything?
Yeah,
No, there's
I'm
hand
looking
wraps.
at Brass Knuckles D&D wiki.
Aren't there hand wraps that do additional damage?
There's also Brass Knuckles that do 1d4 bludgeoning, but that's not very helpful. However, you can use any light weapon as a monk weapon, which means you get your monk all that bonus shit. And it should do more damage than just your bare hands.
what do your
But
bare
that's-
hands do?
Well, my bare hands, I still get. I'll at least when I get further in monk class, believe get more attacks with bare hands. I think. No, wait, my additional attack does rely on being.
You deal more
empty-handed.
damage
Okay.
barehanded as a monk as you level up.
Yeah.
Every time he says bare hands, I'm just imagining him with a pair of like bare mitts on his hands and just like slapping the kobolds now, doing piercing damage.
Yeah, can I just find a big pair of bare hands, bare paws?
Sure. They'll do the same damage as your fist. They'll just be a thing you find, yeah.
Can they be
So what
slashing
Loki's trying to say is,
something?
I can have my longbow back because he gave me a weapon that's essentially going to kill my character.
You made the deal for it. And I was
That's
saying
fair.
any one of you guys gets a non-magical item. I said weapon because the enemies you're fighting don't really wear armor.
I'm looking at weapons like there's nothing for me.
Well, then buy something to sell it later.
Well, aren't the occultists magical?
What do you mean?
They are, but the gear isn't.
Yeah. They have magic, yeah, but God damn it. This shit. Okay. Is there any other questions? Anything else I can help with?
Nope.
Well, there's some homebrew stuff.
Of course.
Brawler's hand wraps. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with your unarmed strikes.
Well, I'll look into something for me later.
Alright.
It'll probably just be another spear.
Yeah, I can't think of anything too much, so. Yeah, nothing.
Well, it's better than the nothing it wanted me to give you guys, I guess. I hope you all have a good night.
You have a good night too, man. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. It's been a great time. It's been a great night. I appreciate you all being here. But, yeah, you know, it's getting to be that time of the night. I'm going to have to call it a night here myself. But I want you all to, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you all for being part of the stream and for tonight and for the stream. I will see you on the next one.